Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Makeba Williams, and my mission is to cathartically implement health and wellness practices while pivoting through life lessons of building wealth and achieving philanthropic experiences. And as a result, I ultimately ascend to a meaningful lifestyle of higher places and remarkable spaces while making a difference. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Makeba Williams, and I'm coming out of beautiful, beautiful Atlanta. And today's video is entitled My Multi-Millionaire Book Collection. Okay, now I'm not talking about my entire book collection. I'm talking about books that focus on money, rich, wealth. It may have the word millionaire in it, billionaire in it, money, rich, wealth, millions. So basically I'm going to share some of the books that I've read and some that I plan on reading, because I am really on this philanthropic journey of becoming a multimillionaire so I can give back. You know, it's not about me just wanting, you know, some beautiful things for myself, but it's also about sharing the wealth. So I am totally on this journey, and I've been on it for a while, and I plan on continuing on this assignment that God has put in my heart. You know, everybody has a life assignment, you know, and if you don't know what it is, begin to tap into it. I know exactly what I am designed to do, and that is to become a full-time philanthropist, as well, you know, have a beautiful lifestyle and travel and see God's creation. And I had to do some things, right? I had to become a social worker, you know, get a couple of degrees, start entrepreneurship some years ago. I had to experience some things in life to get me to where I am today. But this is not where it is. It's more to this beautiful assignment. And it's in my heart, and I know it'll happen, you know, within due time, due season, as long as I stay on the journey, stay focused, stay prayed up, have that faith, and implement, of course, you know, because without works, what's there? No results, right? So it's imperative that I, you know, just fall in love, stay in love with this process, and continue on the beautiful journey. So, but before I began to share some of the books, I'm just going to give you the title, who wrote it, you know, just a couple of things about it, and keep it moving. I just wanted to share, because I'm pretty sure someone who's watching my YouTube channel have the same desire. They desire to become a millionaire as well. You know, I'm not the only one. You know, come on, let's not do that. So I'm pretty sure you have those same desires. Remember, you track who you are, not what you want. So I'm pretty sure the other person on the side of this camera, or people, desire to become a multimillionaire. And it's a beautiful journey. Let's make it fun. You know what I mean? Let's not go into the overwhelm, although there is work, and you're going to have those moments of frustration, you know, worry and doubt, but you have to go back inside and know your why. And once you tap into that why, and you really understand the why, the purpose, and the intention, you can continue on your journey. And every now and then, God is sending that one person, that one chosen person, to feed your soul. Either it be a word of encouragement, a prayer, a hug, a smile. You all may collab. Maybe people don't know. We just have to stay focused, you know what I mean? And be obedient to whatever that is, whatever your assignment is. And just make it happen. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been on my journey, you know, and sometimes I get a little, not frustrated, but a little bit more hurt, like what I'm doing wrong, you know, and I think that's normal. But I don't get frustrated per se. I haven't gotten there, but what I have gotten is, what am I doing wrong, God? Because when you know you're doing right, you don't get frustrated. When you know you're doing the right thing, you don't get frustrated. And I can honestly say, I don't get frustrated. I might feel a little like disappointed that I'm disappointing God. More so in that perspective. It's like, okay, what I'm doing wrong. Did I do this right? Did I do that right? So you go inside and you begin to assess yourself, and began to evaluate your steps, you know what I mean, and kind of question, what are you doing wrong? But I haven't gotten to a point where I'm just so frustrated or angry or anything like that, because I know that I am doing the right thing. And this is what this is all about. This is not going to be what I found, the treasures I find at Goodwill. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of these books came from Goodwill. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you to the people, person, or organization who donated it. But this is not taken out of the bag and where's the prize. No. I have books that I haven't even taken out of Goodwill bags yet. But this is what I have now. I don't have all my books up here in terms of riches, wealth, money, mindset. I don't have all of those. This is the ones that were like available for me to easy have access to. So I'll do an update version of this, and I really plan on probably within the next couple of weeks really begin to tap back into what I'm supposed to be doing. I had to go through some changes in terms of my entrepreneurship, just cleansing things around me. A lot of changes have happened since October of last year. So I'm happy. More things are coming to that's going to change over time, and I'm excited about that. It's just I just had to make some changes, you know what I mean? And so now I'm back to me. And a lot of times when you're working on other things, it can kind of like distract you a little bit or throw you off your schedule. So one thing I can say that I am back to me, and having that privilege, that blessing to be able to pour into you totally is beautiful. You know what I mean? Because you know, when you get ready to give, you know you're gonna give in abundance. So I'm filling my cup back up because, honey, it was almost depleted. Yes, it was. So now I'll be able to just get back to me and do a lot of reading. I don't want to say too much, but the next couple of years or so, I'll be able to produce a lot of great things and read and sit by some water, and yeah. It's coming. But before we get started, right, speaking of water, it's two things I want to do. Let me put my laptop up. So before we get started, I want to show you all my Vital Jewel. This is what I drink out of. It's like my manifestation prayer water. I'll bring it up closer so you can see it. This is what it looks like. Bring it up here. It has crystals. It has crystals in it. Yes. So I purchased, because when I was drinking out of this is like, I prayed over this water. This is the water that I drink when I first get up in the morning, because I have my little routine or ritual, as some would call it. If I wasn't drinking like some ginger and turmeric, because I'm known to make me some ginger and turmeric, okay? I boil it over the stove and all of that. If I don't have that, or one of my ginger crystals, and typically I'll drink out of this. You want to see? Hopefully you can see this. I'll just get a nice. I'll get like a nice glass to drink my water out of. But I was like, it's just not popping, you know what I mean? Because everything you touch, it's important that, especially when you know you're on this multi-millionaire journey, you just got to be strategic. Now, I forgot I have a movie. I have I have one of Madea movies playing in the background. I'm sorry. It's important that whatever you touch is aligned. Now, nothing's gonna be perfect. No, nothing's gonna be perfect whatsoever. However, I was like, okay, I need me a nice glass so I can keep the energy going as I drink in the morning while I'm doing my affirmations or drinking my lemon. Now, when I drink my lemon, of course, I drink that out of a wine glass. I try to make it. I take everything to the top, okay? So, I purchased a gem water bottle. Yes, to complement my water that I pray over in the morning. You know what I mean? So, we're going to open this up. I'm so excited. And this is by Vital Jewel, VIA gem water bottle. Okay. Now, this will not replace my Stanley Cup. But the Stanley Cup is more when I work out. We're talking about when I get on my DD method, when I get ready to go to Pilates or cycling or something that has nothing to do with that. So, this is what it looks like. I'm so excited. Okay, it looks like this. It's just plain. However, I purchased one of the, what is it called? A pod, I think. A pod, I think that's what it's called. So let's open this up. Water bottle. With this gem water bottle, I'm going to write down 7 important things that's essential for me, and I'm going to write down I am whatever it is. I can give you all the obvious one. I am a philanthropist, right? And then I can give you another one because these are the obvious that I've always talked about on my YouTube channel. So there's no confidentiality or anything like that. No, it's not a secret, okay? I am a multi-millionaire. So I'm going to write it out or type it and then go get it laminated. And then tape it on to the water bottle. So, like I said, this water, I prayed over it. Because in the morning, I get up at 5. Not every day, right? Because I have things going on, but that's my goal. I really want, getting up in the morning, I want to make it so beautiful. I want my morning to mean something. You know, people don't understand. Having the blessing to get up in the morning, it's like, think about it. You're starting your whole day over. You can take control of that. So, let's open this up. It's going to be beautiful. Now, I purchased because there are different options. I purchased the love. I need more love in my life, okay? I'm a loving person. I'm very compassionate. I'm a social worker. A lot of people forget that. They forget that I'm a social worker, although that I'm not practicing. And if I was, I would have a private practice. Y'all probably wouldn't see me. If I would have had this, if I would have been doing social work, I don't know how far I would have went in terms of YouTube, because the original vision I had was having like a private practice. Yes, and provide therapy. So I purchased the love. So let's open this up. It's called a gem pod. I'm excited to put in my water. It's hard. Love what you drink. And I want everything that I touch, I want it to have love to it. You know, just love. You know, we just have gotten away from that. Oh, and it matches the one that I have. How about that? Right? So you take this, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is what it looks like. Now, this crystal pod inside can easily pop up. So I don't know. I would not turn this up. I don't know if they set the right sides. I don't know. But this cannot move because it's not in there really secured. Not at all. What it looks like. So yeah, it has to, I'm telling you, if it comes out, like if you take it out, I'm gonna show you all what I mean. You see? Like it's not, it's, even if you turn it, it comes right out. So I don't know. I wouldn't put anything in here because water is gonna go in it in terms of to make it stick, or because it's not tight. It comes right out. So this is a disaster waiting to happen. The only thing I could do is contact the company, but this is not good. Like I wouldn't put, I don't know what I can actually put in here to make this stay. Like that's fine. But like if you were to flip this over, this is gonna drop. Now the beauty of it, it would drop in the water, right? So we can do a test, but, and then like I said, you can't put anything in this because the water, you know, this, so if you turn it this way, nothing. If you turn it this way, it just keeps popping out. It's not wide enough. So in the meantime, there it is. So we're gonna pour some water. It's just nice and cold. Okay. Let's try this again. I spilled some. Came out pretty fast. So yeah. Okay, so do you all see? Now, if I flip this over, oh, you see that, right? Wow. Did you just see that? So if this get flipped over, that's not good, right? Okay, so it just said pods are for select. So this is the pod for this. It's just, I don't know if it's missing a piece, but then why would you want to flip over a water bottle? I don't know. Who knows? So this is just to give you an idea. So I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna drink my water, right? But I just want to show you all, you gotta be careful because this does come out. So you heard it from me. And it may be missing a piece, I don't know. But I'm excited about my crystal water bottle. And the crystal is love. And it includes rose quartz. Let me take this off. So this is what it looks like. So like I said, you gotta be careful when you flip this because this crystal will come out. So actually what I decide to do, if I decide to contact the company, I'm going to just remove this every time I drink. You know, when I get done drinking my water, my prayer water, I want to remove this, because if this flips over, this is definitely coming out because it's not in that groove tight enough. So this is my prayer water that I'll be drinking every morning. I just thought, it's so just so beautiful. So love, I have rose quartz in there, garnets, and clear quartz. It's so beautiful. I'm so excited. Now the second thing, before I share the books that I'm reading, and again, why I'm sharing these books, you know, because I have like a lot of books, is because I am just so happy about my journey, but I'm still working on my journey. I'm discovering things about myself. I'm learning things about myself. I'm exploring things. I'm removing things. I'm looking at my future. I'm happy about my future. I just know now it's certain things that I must do, and I'm preparing for that, and I'm just excited about it. So the next thing, okay, I want to open up. Okay, so I have my address on here. So the second thing I want to do is open up a journal that I purchased by Marketing by Monroe right around COVID, the beginning of COVID. And before COVID, I had Social Work Wealth. That's been deleted. But they did not delete my Luxurious Wealth Online YouTube channel. And I have like 400 and some videos I never even posted, okay? I may only post like 20 if I did that. But I still have the videos. And I said, you know, once I get an assistant, I'm going to have her go in, or him, or whomever, go in and then do some stuff. I'm going to rebrand that, right? So I don't want to toss the videos away, because eventually I want to get back to coaching, but no time soon, okay? So this is the thing. I will go to like the Ritz-Carlton, the Waldorf Astoria, the St. Regis, the Four Seasons, the Whitley, all these 5-star hotels, and host business strategy days. And one of the reasons is because eventually I wanted to have an extension with my business and have private intensive days. So basically with private intensive days, you come in, you know, you had to be at a certain level, or you had to be someone who wanted to strategize, you know, around 5-6 hours. We go in, deconstruct and reconstruct. And one of the bonuses, you keep the hotel room. You know, you meet in the hotel room. It's very upscale. You know, you have breakfast, you have lunch with me, or you go down to the lobby. All of this is covered within the $5,000 range, right? And so one of the bonuses is that you keep the room, you get a spa treatment, all the beautiful stuff. So that was next, you know, in terms of my Luxurious Wealth Online, because we focused more on premium brands, you know what I mean? So if you're a small company, but you know, you get ready to cross over more to like, I'll say 250,000 a year or something like that, you just needed someone to come in and help you strategize. You'll be surprised. Some people just wanted to come in and talk about their business, because I am a social worker. And I'm gonna eventually get back to that, but not right now. But anyway, I had decided to purchase a journal by Marketing by Monroe, and I'm pretty sure COVID started, what, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. This has been in a box for that long. Yes. And I'm hoping when Marketing Monroe, when she creates her journals, she don't actually put the dates up there, so anyone can just go in and select their date. Because you know how some calendars have their date and journals on the inside, it might have 2021, 2022. So let's cross our fingers. So, but if she does have a date, I'll be able to prove to you when I purchase this, because it'll have 2021 on it. I believe I purchased the one that focuses on becoming a millionaire. So let's open this baby up for the first time. I purchased this back in 2021. And if Marketing Monroe if she ever sees this, she can go look it up. You know, she's the owner of the brand. My name is Makeba, last name Williams, and it should be able to tell her she's not lying. It was 2021. I've had it in the box that long. See, when COVID happened, so I was on my way, ladies and gentlemen. I was gonna be doing it big, doing intensives in Dubai, New York, you name it, honey. I had this big vision for my business. And then of course I was going to start doing other things like buying land, and you know, once I created a certain type of wealth, my next thing was building a school in Africa. Love me Africa. That's all our roots if you're part of the African diaspora. Now, of course, I was born in Georgia, reared in Florida. Probably when I was 3, I was reared in Florida. So my home, of course, is Florida. I'm a Floridian, but I call myself a Georgia peach. I've been here for many, many years. But my ancestors, okay, they are from Africa, okay? If you're part of the African diaspora, you know you got some African in you, okay? So I want to build a school in Africa for children, of course. More like on the, like a center where they can come in and have fun, learn, read, that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's part of the vision. So I've been on this millionaire plan. I even I wanted to learn money. I even been to the Federal Reserve to do like a tour. I'm serious about this. But let's open up Marketing by Monroe. Let's see what this looks like. All right. Oh. Now, I don't even know if my pen will work. I don't even know. Okay, so here it is. I purchased this. Guess what I purchased this? You all are going to be like, are you serious? I'm going to let y'all see it. I purchased this February the 1st, 2021. Because during COVID, I had a federal contract. And let me tell you guys, I would get up at 4 or 5. We'd come at like 1, 2 in the morning. Yes, or later. Yes. I worked during COVID. So yeah, Marketing by Monroe. She's here. She's here, right here in Atlanta. Not gonna give you anything else. But it's the pink Croc $1 Million Planner. Extra set stickers and custom pen. Okay, so I purchased this. And correction, I actually purchased this January the 31st, 2021. And it shipped on February the 1st, 2021. And I'm gonna show you all. I can't believe it. That's how much I was working, right? Look at this. Do you see this? Marketing by Monroe. I purchased this 2021, January 31st. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. Yes, I even look during COVID. Let me tell y'all what else I purchased. I purchased a book by Tia Mari. Yes. And I haven't opened it up. Speaking of who else? Somebody else. I purchased something very unique. Oh, I'm gonna save that. I purchased something else from someone, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah. And I can't wait to use it, because every time I get dressed, I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna fan myself with it. I'm so dramatic. I'm gonna get the approval of someone. Just showing my address. Okay. So yeah, I purchased it 2021. That's amazing. So we're talking about 21 to 22. That's 1, 2. That's 21 to 22, 22 to 23, 23 to 24. That's over 3. I mean, that's 3 years. I've had this in a box for 3 years. That's how long. That's what I'm saying. Like, wow. But good things wait on you. When you invest into good things, you know, sometimes you put it to the side. But when you come back, it's like renewing your spirit. You know what I mean? It's like renewing your spirit. I want to cry, because it's like I was so at my peak, getting ready to really make some great, beautiful changes. And it goes back to, I just had these intensives. Oh, I was like, I'm going to help these small business owners who ready, you know, to reinvest into themselves. And like I said, my intensives were going to be like 5K days. You only get a day with me though. It's 5,000, yes. And we sit down, we go in, we deconstruct that business bottom line and strategize and all that good stuff. And like I say, one of the bonuses, well, several bonuses, you get breakfast. I was gonna have to spread out. Oh, yes. You get all types of fruit. You get a custom binder. You know, you get a whack. Oh, just the vision. I'm gonna get back to that, but not right now. I've been called to do some other stuff, but my intensives are going to happen. And so I wanted to do intensive like in New York, LA, Dubai, Paris, you know what I mean? Because I want to be culture competence, okay? So yeah, I was going to offer one-day intensives. And you have to apply for one-day intensives. This is not something you just market just to be marketing and sign up. You just don't do that. You have to be qualified for that. So you actually fill out the application and just make sure it's a good fit. You have to have a business. And if you don't have a business, you have to have at least a business plan. If you don't have that, I had other options for you. But typically one-day intensives is for like, it can be for a corporation. It doesn't necessarily have to be for a small business. But basically you come in and we just strategize, because I'm gonna have information about your business to see how we can just increase your bottom line and see how we can just go in and just strategize together. But mainly I would give, you know, most of the recommendations to help you get to where you're trying to achieve, okay? But anyway, let's open up this beauty, okay? I'm so excited. Hopefully the pen works, because like I said, I've had this box up since 2021. This is adorable. It's called the Millionaire Mob, okay? It's pink. And thank you, Marketing by Monroe. Now I purchased this. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that. Okay, oh, I love this. She has her branding on the paper, Marketing by Monroe. Okay. Okay, she has some stickers up here. Strategy day, content day, campaign ending, campaign starting. Okay, social media stickers. That's beautiful. Okay. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. Alright, it's nice. Now let's cross our fingers, because if this has 2021 on it, I have to do this again. But this time it won't be in box for 3 years, okay? 3 years, right? Okay, let's see what we got here, Miss Marketing by Monroe. This is nice. All right, this is nice. Okay, Marketing by Monroe. Oh, you get another pen. Okay. $1 Million Planner. Love that. That's why I actually was attracted to this, because I was like, okay, yeah, this is Millionaire. This is $1 Million Planner. I needed that. That's why I say anything with the word rich, wealth, millionaire, I'm typically interested. So timing is everything, right? Let's see how we can open this up. That pen on my finger. Oh, she has a picture in here. Okay. Planner belongs to, that'll be Makeba. Alright, what's inside? So this is what she's saying, what's inside. Welcome letter, maximizing the MDP. I guess that's the $1 Million Planner. The brand identity, target audience, all the product manufacturing, the package, the vendors, product mapping, business checklist, the service mapping. She has social media stats, analytics, 30-day Instagram content planner, IG holiday and hashtag planner, social fave, dream team, the vision date, free monthly calendar. She has monthly goals, content planner, content day planning, content release, day-to-day schedule, resource library, and favorite apps. Wow, very detailed. And no, I do not see a date, so we are safe. We are in the wind. So I think this is really good because in October I will be officially launching my YouTube channel, right? So in terms of going back to me offering 5K days, that is on hold probably for right now. Definitely it won't happen this year, not next year either, because there's some things I must do first now that I know some things, but definitely it's coming back. Yeah, so I am so happy. This is called $1 Million Planner. Love this, by Marketing Monroe. And I'm going to customize this for me. I'm going to print over it. I have to put my picture in it, and I have to remove some stuff because I need it to have my DNA, my fingerprint on it. So some things, like I said, I will remove, and then some things I will keep in here. Because when you're talking about strategizing for yourself, you want to customize it. So I know I want to put something up here, put my picture in here. Marketing Monroe, you're so beautiful. I have to remove her picture, of course, because it needs to be customized for me. And I love how she has this in here. She's beautiful. You all want to see what she looks like? This is Marketing by Monroe. So I need to, oh, I got that pen on my finger. That's from earlier. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I love this. And this is perfect timing because next month is July and I have like 90 days to prepare for October. This is really nice. Marketing Monroe, I'm impressed. I really am. I'm really happy about this. Now in terms of the stickers, the only thing I would use these stickers for is putting it on my camera. There's something that I learned in Spelman. So, but the stickers, I'm already knowing what I'm gonna do with this. But I'm happy that I invested into this because the fact that it has $1 Million planner, so me, I love that. And I love her brand quality. The presentation is superb. Just beautiful, professionally done. I absolutely love that. I just need to customize it for me, put my picture in it, put the name of my brand at the top of the $1 Million planner, pray over it, and just strategize. There's some other things I have been doing in terms of my $1 Million plan. Okay, so let's get started with me. I'm gonna straighten this up, and then I'm gonna show you all my rich wealth millionaire billionaire book collection that I will begin to read. Now I have to be honest, I've already started reading or have read a lot of these books, okay, but I'm on this new journey. Certain things I want to do, certain things I want to stop. I've been talking about it and I've already started. I'm just, you know, reiterating it, what I'm going to be reading and getting back to writing. And you all are going to be amazed. Now when I first probably launched my first few books, I'm not going to market those. It's for a reason, because it's bigger than that. Yeah, so once I probably write my first 3 books, you won't even probably know unless you just know me or unless you just go look it up. But it's for a reason, because it's bigger than that. You get what I'm saying? I never said I was writing for popularity. No, it has something to do with the bigger brand. So you'll understand as time progresses. You're gonna say, got it. I understand why she did what she did. So when my first 2-3 books are published, then I will begin to definitely market. Yes, I will. Okay, because then I can open up some other things. But I need those first 3 to be done. And actually, what you all don't know, they are. I just need to go revisit, add some stuff, delete some stuff. Yeah, things happen for timing is everything. Y'all don't understand. Timing is everything. Sometimes you wonder why, and then you're like, okay, now I get it. But let me straighten this up. I don't have an assistant, so I got to be a little bit more mindful of my surroundings, especially when you're filming. So let me clean this up, and then we'll begin to go through these beautiful multi-millionaire books. Okay, so we're going to go through these books pretty fast. I'm just going to mention them and the author. Hopefully I can pronounce names correctly or just spell it. So the first book is called The Magic of Thinking Rich. This book charts the steps you must take first to be prepared to become rich, and then to exhilaration. Experience the exhilaration of success by Ralph Sherrill. And this is what it looks like. Yes, yes. And it says a former network television executive and the operator of a Wall Street securities firm that bore his name, Ralph Sherrill, then wrote a book, How I Turned Ordinary Complaints into Thousands of Dollars. And it has not only achieved a place in the top 10 worldwide bestsellers list, but Sherrill, as a result, is cited in the Book of World Records as the world's most successful complainer, and was knighted by the Mark Twain Society for his outstanding contribution to American humor. Yes. So this is a good investment right here. And I'm going to start with, I will say this, I put these books sort of like in categories. The next one, and a lot of these, like I said, came from Goodwill. The next one, and some of these I already read, but I'm gonna reread it because I'm really on this journey. The next one is Know Yourself, Know Your Money by Rachel Cruz. Let me see if she has a picture or anything in the back, and she doesn't. And maybe I can give some of the, since she doesn't have a picture in the back, I can give some of her table of contents. Part 1, Discovering Your Personal Money Mindset. Chapter 1, Your Childhood Money Classroom, Stress Money Classrooms, Calm Money Classrooms, Your Unique Money Tendencies, Your Money Fears, Part 1 and Part 2, How You Respond to Money Mistakes, the best way to respond when money mistakes happen, Part 2, Discovering What to Do with Money and Why. Chapter 9, What Motivates You to Spend Money? What motivates you to save money? Discovering what's most important to you. What motivates you to give money? How committed are you to winning with money? Change your money and your life. She has a total of 14 chapters. Another good investment. Okay, here we go. Ramit Shetty. He actually has a show, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, on Netflix, and I've seen a couple of episodes. Really good, very educational and very entertaining. I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Yes, it has. I got his book, and I got his book from. I know I got his book from Goodwill, because I remember that day. I remember clear as day. His book came from Goodwill. So, and by it being a paperback, I only paid like $2. But his book, brand new, I'm pretty sure it costs $13.97. No, $13.95 in the US. Okay? So he has his picture in the front. Some of his table of contents. Okay. Would you rather be sexy or rich? And I'm on the fence about this rich versus wealth. I'd rather be wealthy than rich, because they say rich is exclusively to money, but wealth, you have an abundance of everything, okay? But of course, I will teach you to be rich. That was the introduction. Chapter 1. So when I say chapter 1, I'm reading all the chapters, you know, it's not all of that under one chapter. Optimize your credit cards, beat the banks, get ready to invest, conscious spending, save while sleeping, the myth of financial expertise. Okay, good. Investing isn't only for rich people. Easy maintenance, a rich life index. Looking forward to diving into his book. This man has a show on Netflix. Amazing, right? I'm so looking forward to it. You all should go check it out. You know what I mean? And BET Plus, of course. Y'all know I love me some BET Plus now. Okay. Next, the sustainable edge. Okay. 15 minutes a week to a richer entrepreneur life. I said I need this in my life. I need this book in my life, okay? The Sustainable Edge by Ron Carson and Scott Ford. Let me see if they, okay. Ron Carson is the founder and CEO of Carson Wealth, one of the largest wealth advisory firms in the country, serving clients through holistic financial planning, disciplined investment strategies, and proactive personal service. He is one of the most celebrated and respected financial advisors and executives in the industry, and is a sought-after speaker, thinker, and investment strategist. Ron has authored 2 books, Tested in the Trenches and Avalanche. Ron and his wife, Jeannie, resides in Omaha, Nebraska. Scott Ford, founder and CEO of Cornerstone Wealth Management Group and a Carson institutional partner, serves on the investment committee as the technical strategist. Scott was recognized as one of the 20 rising stars of wealth management. 2 books, A Fighter's Guide to Conquering Your Finances and The Widow's Wealth Map, 6 Steps to Beginning Again. Scott and his wife, Angie, resides in Hagerstown, Maryland. Looking forward to reading this. And actually this book came with, this came from Goodwill because I purchased it at Goodwill. $2.92. And it came with some information on the inside. I'm looking forward to reading this. Okay. That's why I say I'm about to be off the grid, how some would say it. However, I will keep my YouTube channel because, as I shared before, and I'm going to continue to share it, I want to travel and go to like boutiques, thrift stores, auctions, and things of that nature. I definitely want to go around some water. I'm a Cancer sign, so I love water. And I have a couple of places on my mind. Yes, I do. I'm going to go take some pictures in some places I'm not going to say. But I definitely, yeah, 2025, I'm getting on somebody's plane, okay? And definitely go near some water. I want to put on a white bathing suit. A white bathing suit. Can you see it? Yes, I can see it. Okay. Next, The Last Chance Millionaire. I was like, if I don't take this book out of Goodwill, it's not too late to become wealthy, by Douglas R. Andrew. Yes, I will definitely be reading this. Okay, it's not too late for me. Okay, Douglas Andrew is the owner and president of Paramount Financial Services, a comprehensive personal and business financial planning firm. His previous 2 books, Misfortune and Misfortune 101, are national bestsellers. Definitely, Mr. Douglas, I'll be reading your book. Now, if I come across a book, or I hadn't read, or I hadn't mentioned the title, that doesn't mean I don't have it. It's just these books were like easy for me to get to. They were like in the front, like for me to grab, okay? Because I have books that I have not opened up. I mean, I haven't even gotten, I have a lot of books to take out of a bag from Goodwill, and I have a lot of books over in a section that I just can't get to them, you know. So I'm preparing to have a library in my future home. Yes, I want to have a library. Okay, certain things I must have. So a library in my home is definitely one of them. Okay, how I made my first million on the internet, and how you can too. The Complete Insider's Guide to Making Millions with Your Internet Business by Ewen. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Chia, E-W-E-N, Ewen, Chia, C-H-I-A. Do they have anything in the bag? Nope. So what I can do is read. Like if they don't have an introduction in the back, I'll do the table of contents. You know, oh, about the author, Ewen Chia. Okay, a graduate of the Singapore Institute of Management, Ewen Chia holds a BS in management with honors. His first full-time job was in sales and marketing, and he struggled to make ends meet just like any other working person, honey. I get it. In 1997, he started learning and experimenting with an internet business for five full years, motivated by the desire to build a better future for his family, love it, and to clear mounting credit card debt. Ewen worked tirelessly on his business from 11 p.m. I understand. I get it. I understand you. To 3 a.m. every morning. 3 a.m. every single day while holding a full-time day job. I understand. Years of painstaking effort and sleep deprivation finally paid off when an online fortune began to roll in 2002. So, how I made my first million on the internet. Yes. 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 Okay. How many times I need to say yes? Yes. Social media made me rich. Okay, so Matthew Luke, again, his book is Social Media Made Me Rich. Here's how it can do the same for you. Matthew Luke. He's an author, speaker, philanthropist, and the highest paid social media revenue strategist in North America. He helped brands, celebrities, startups, and small business owners multiply their influence, impact, and income by harnessing the power of the internet. Since social media infancy, he's consulted thousands of entrepreneurs in over 25 countries. Millions have viewed his free business growth tutorials online. So I look forward to reading his book. And like I say, I have read quite a few of these. So when I say I look forward to, I just look forward to reading again. Okay. The next book, The Wealthy Spirit, Daily Affirmations for Financial Stress Reduction. I just thought this was really good. Shelley Campbell. Again, the name of this book is The Wealthy Spirit, Daily Affirmations for Financial Stress Reduction. Because I want to really tap more into my affirmations for me, customized for me. So I purchased a couple of recorders. So I've been recording myself around here, and I just listen to them over and over and over again. And so I feel it's important. It's okay to listen to other people's affirmations. Oh, definitely. I recommend it, especially as a beginner. But eventually you kind of advance and you need to hear your voice. So as you go throughout your day, you can put in your iPods or whatever, and you can just hear yourself and like remind yourself, you know, I am a philanthropist. I am a multi-millionaire. Or one of my favorites that I created for me. I'm gonna say it, okay? Because it's like I say, it's not exclusive. I own 25 million. I own 25 million. You know what I mean? So you can play with that how you want to play with it. That's my vision. I own 25 million. So I kind of upgraded myself. I used to say I'm a millionaire, but you got to be careful with that, because when you say I'm a millionaire, like what type of millionaire are you? It clicked one day. I was like, okay, I got to be careful saying that. However, I do have I'm a millionaire throughout my place, but eventually I'm gonna change that, because You need a number, you know, starting out. So what's a believable number for Makeba? Like, what's a number that I truly feel in my heart, like for me, that I feel is believable? At first I said 7 and I prayed about it. I say no. I can see me, like at my level right now, 25 million. I can see that for me. You know what I mean? Based on my work ethics, my creativity, my vision, I know I can make 25 million easily if my systems are in place, the right team, the right vision. Do you get it? So I feel if and it wouldn't take me 10 years. No, it wouldn't take me 5. No, it would take me 1 to 2 to 3 years or less. I'm so serious. Based on my past history, my knowledge, my wisdom, my faith, my work ethics, I can see me having 25 million. I absolutely can. And another thing that I have been doing is being honest about how much money I need to spend to make that. You get what I'm saying? See, earlier in my life, I was saying I want to be a millionaire, but I really didn't tap into it. Like, I really didn't strategize. I really didn't, like, I would write affirmations. Oh, I believe it. And I would work hard and apply myself. But I really did not take becoming a millionaire. Like, I didn't treat it like surgery. Like, I didn't go into the depth of it, like really deep, like go further. And I didn't ask the right valuable questions for me. You get what I'm saying? So it's essential when you're on your millionaire, multi-millionaire, deca-millionaire, whatever it is for you, begin to do that. So I had already purchased I Am a Millionaire pillow or a shirt or socks. I had already done that. But recently I said I need to start putting a number. A number is essential. So at first I chose 7 because that's God's favorite number, right? But I said, what about me? Can my business right now, this year in 2024, 2025, could it make 25 million? And I said, that's why I am. And it dawned on me. I said, okay, I'm going to start speaking it into existence, but with implementation. And I said, 25 million is my number. I know with systems, work ethics, vision, faith. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm helping people. 25 million. Do you get it? And so now I say it has to be no lower than 25 for me to you know what I mean? So now I say I own 25. In my mind, I own 25 million. You know, sometimes you gotta be a little lulu with it. As the street committee would say. Sometimes you gotta be a little off, you know, a little it's scary, you know, to say you own 25 million. But it's more of a psychology. You get what I'm saying? You got to start treating yourself that way. Now, I'm not saying I own 25 million to go out here and buy a whole lot of stuff. No. I'm talking about my business being valued at that. Or 25, just like for instance, God had put in my mind this $2.5 million home. $2.5 million came up, and I just started saying, he did not say go buy right now a $2.5 million home. So I need to be clear. Okay, let me be clear with you all. He put in my mind my home will be around 2.5 million. So I said, okay, let me begin to position myself. So the first thing I did was I started going out looking at furniture, you know, what kind of cookware I would have in my home. I would like flowers. So I started putting that in my mind. Okay, 2.5. I hadn't even looked at a house because it wasn't about me looking at a house just yet. It was about me. How can I decorate it? You know what I mean? Because I know in my home, and that's why I started working on the library. So I stopped that process. I don't know. It's just my spirit. For some reason, I felt I was being mocked. but that's another conversation. That's not important. Let's focus. So it's like I said, I come back to it when my spirit is led. When my spirit is led, I'll revisit that. My spirit hasn't been led to go that way. So now, this is where my energy is. Get back to what I know. Reading, right? Good at it. Writing. Let me get back to some other things. And then when my spirit is led to get back to that, then I go look at a sub-zero refrigerator. Do you see what I'm saying? Then I'll go look at a piano I want. I want a piano, a grandfather's clock, right? Those things are not going anywhere. I said time is of essence, time is essential. So let me get back to this, because it was never about competitiveness. It was never about I supposed to have. No, it was about God spoke to my spirit. Your house is going to be around 2.5 million. I'm like, okay. What kind of furniture going to $2.5 million? How is Georgia power? You get what I'm saying? So if somebody had said to me they had a $2.5 million home, I would be like, that's beautiful. You know, the first thing that will come to my mind is security. You know, I'm like, okay, do you have dogs? You know, especially if it's a woman and she's by herself. You know, what kind of, do you have custom security? Do you have like those? That's my interest. I was not pulled to go contact a realtor and say, show me all the $2.5 million homes. No, what I had on my list was Georgia Power. I had on my list security. I had on my list HOA. Those type of things interest me. It was never, let me go out here and look at all the $2.5 million homes in the state of Georgia. No, I hadn't even thought of that. It was more so prep yourself, because you're getting ready to go. And then Holy Spirit told me it might be 5. We don't, I just know the $2.5 million came up. It's just like recently, the divine download was telling me, you got to put a number. You want to be a millionaire, Makeba. You're talking about giving millions away. In order to give millions away, you have to have millions. Let's be authentic about this, people. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, if I'm going to give millions away, what is that believable amount at this level in my life that I know if I was either put in a position to grow my business to do it, number 1, 2, inherit it. I never met my dad. Maybe he left me something. Who knows? Never even met him. I don't know. You know, I'm thinking realistically. If I was put in a position to grow my business, 25 million, I know I could, because I already know what to do. Number 2, inheritance. 3, I don't know. You get what I'm saying. Giving, you never know. You know what I'm saying? People sometimes, they leave you stuff, you know, because I know I would, if I was in a position to do things, I would. But the point that I'm trying to say is, the most important part was, if I can grow my business, 25 came, I know I can do that. It's how I'm going to do it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you the method, but it's how I'm going to do it. That will be believable. Then I can double it. I didn't see 50. I saw 25. Right? Now, at first, I was saying 7. I probably said that for about 2 weeks. But I was like, that's God's favorite number. And it's not about a favorite number. You see what I'm saying? When you tap into the truth, that's not my favorite number. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's God's favorite number. Do I have a favorite number? Probably not. I never even thought of it. But the point that I'm trying to say is, I said it was 25. That is. Because I said, there it is. Because I know my business can do that. My business can do $1 million easily if it's put in the correct position. That's why I say some people, they have opportunity, but they don't have the systems. Or they have the systems, they don't have the money. It's always something. That's why I'm being patient, because I know I have my process, my system. I'm good with that. It's just that number. So 25 is my number. But anyway, back to affirmations, right? So I said, okay, I want to make sure my affirmations are exclusively to me. Now, I do still listen to You Are Creators, because You Are Creators is the truth. On some, him and his wife, such a beautiful, the Perrys, they're such a beautiful, blessed, I so adore them. I so adore that couple. But yeah, that brother right there, he got me. I can listen to him, but I had to upgrade myself, so I need to hear me throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? So the Wealthy Spirit, daily affirmations for financial stress reduction, and I thought this was so good. So it kind of helped me customize some of mine. I thought that fly was gone. I'm sorry, I got flies in, not flies, there's a fly in here. I opened up my door today. He wants to be on the camera too. Okay, so this is good. All right, but it says a wealthy spirit. Now, if it was just an affirmation book, it wouldn't be up here. I have another video coming for that. I have a video coming up for journaling. People need to understand there's a difference with journaling, right? Some people put everything in one journal. I wouldn't recommend that, but it may work for them. You do you. It's just, I feel when it comes to journaling, you need selective journals for selective things, right? But we'll talk about that another time. The next one, Catherine Ponder, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, Force That Brings Riches to You. Okay, she has a lot on her cover. It says, you can pull a golden river of riches into your life with the power of the dynamic laws of prosperity, force that brings you riches to you. As you read this book, chapter by chapter, you will automatically begin to develop the power of prosperous thinking, and you will already have begun to reap the harvest of wealth, okay, prosperity and happiness in your own life. How to use the power of prosperous thinking to win your goals. How certain attitudes of mind create prosperity in your life. Why the strongest force in the world works for your benefit. Keywords, phrases, meditation that work wonders of wealth. How to use the secret laws of wealth for your own happiness. I so adore Catherine Ponder. Of course, no picture. Wow, somebody, I'm not gonna say, gave somebody this book, but it says May 1976. Wow. Okay. Yes, I'm looking forward to this one. Oh yeah. Okay. Catherine Ponder book. That's gonna be a treat. Okay. Next, the energy of money. I hear so many gurus talk about money is energy. Money is energy, and I totally agree with them. But this is called The Energy of Money, a spiritual guide to financial and personal fulfillment by Marie Nemeth. Nemeth. So sorry if I got your name wrong. PhD. And let's see some of her table of contents. I should have gave you all Catherine Ponder. Okay. She has the greatest power is to be willing. Your intentions and integrity harness the energy of money. Goals focus your money energy. Driven behavior wastes money energy. Scarcity is one of the greatest teachers. Transforming inner blocks liberates money energy. Releasing old beliefs brings miracles. Forgiveness unleashes money energy. Making and keeping promises moves you along your path. Obstacles can lead to breakthroughs. Mutual supports increase your power. The gateway to abundance is gratitude. I so agree with her on that. Gratitude. People need to be more grateful, appreciative, and I don't know. Some people just feel entitled. Like, oh, it's supposed to happen, which is fine, but you still want to say thank you. Yeah, this is going to be good right here. The energy of money. Okay, next, Spiritual Economics by Eric Butterworth, forwarded by David F. Miller. Principles and Process of True Prosperity. Okay. Eric Butterworth is the author of hundreds of essays and articles, as well as numerous best-selling books, including Discover the Power Within, Perspective in the Flow of the Life. He is a Unity minister in New York City and conducts services at Avery Fisher Hall in Lincoln Center. Alrighty. Looking forward to reading this. Spiritual Economics. Oh yeah. Another goody good. Next, Conscious Wealth. Money Investing in a Financial Awakening for the Person Who Has It All, by Brandon Hatton. Hatton. Oh, this is covering his price. Oh, let's do this slow. I gotta take all these stickers off. That's why I say I can't wait to get an assistant. Okay. Hatton enjoys the fulfillment that's working with people, brings, and helping individuals and families come to heal around their money stories, while also revealing in the rules-based, methodical nature of portfolio building and wealth maintenance. Picture on the back. Yeah, this is gonna be good too. Some of his table of contents. Am I worth it? Who am I? How much is enough? How did I get here? What do you do when you get to the wrong topic? How can we share the future of business? How do you manage the financial advisor in your head? What impact do I and my money want to make? Some more. Conscious Wealth. And I plan on putting myself through Millionaire University. That means I plan on reading. That's why I said I'm going to be off the grid. However, I will continue to keep my YouTube channel. And in terms of social media, like Instagram, I was on there recently. I hadn't been on Instagram in a couple of months. And haven't been on Facebook. In terms of business, though, I will return, but it won't necessarily be me. Okay, so I'm looking for some new representation. I'm going in a different direction of my business, so we'll see. It's a different direction. Now, I will implement some things. Like I said, I want to get back into intensive days. I definitely will be doing that. But in terms of the name of my business, that's going to change. I won't be, I'll still have Luxurious Wealth Online, but it'll be something else. But yeah, I have new everything is happening. Now that is not launching. In terms of coaching and things, that's not happening in October. My YouTube channel will be launching in October. But in terms of me offering business strategy sessions and all that, that's in the near future. It's coming, but it's in the near future. And I have some other stuff happening. But me getting back on social media, probably not per se. I may, depending on how. Okay, next, Creating Money. Keys to Abundance. I love books like this. Let me tell you why I like books like this. Because it's so personal. It's just so personal. Sanya, Roman, and Dwayne Packer. I like books like this because it's like it's coming from, it's like when somebody started their business in a garage or in a kitchen. It's like that grassroots work. You get really them, you know what I mean? Okay, so I want to read some of their table of contents. Can we read some? Okay. All right. Oh, this is my kind of book, because this is how I write. How to use this book. How to use the affirmations. Introduction by Oren and Deben. You are the source. Becoming abundant. Discovering what you want. Magnetizing what you want. Following your inner guidance. Love this. I love this. Allowing success. Transforming your beliefs letting money flow, coming out of survival, trusting miracles. You can do what you love, discovering your life's work. You have what it takes. Oh, this is my kind of book. I told you, I love books like this. It's just so personal. You know, you get what I'm saying? It's just like I said, you know, starting a business in your garage or the basement or an attic or, yeah. It's like those humble beginnings. Love this. Okay, let's move right along. Okay, Mentor to Millions. Kevin Harrington and Mark Tim. Secrets of Success in Business, Relationships, and Beyond. Forwarded by Tom Ziegler, CEO of Ziegler Inc. All right, let's see. Okay, all right, and the first one. Okay, so this will be Kevin, an original shark on the hit TV show Shark Tank. All right, creator of the infomercial, pioneer of the As Seen on TV brand, and co-founding board member of the Entrepreneurs Organization, Kevin Harrington has pushed past all the questions and excuses to repeatedly enjoy 100 times success. His legendary work behind the scenes of business ventures has produced well over 5 billion in global sales, global sales, a launch of more than 500 products, and the making of dozens of millionaires. Kevin knows the challenges unique to startups and has a special passion for helping entrepreneurs succeed. Mark Tim has been a serial entrepreneur and exponential thinker practitioner for 2 decades. He has started more than a dozen companies and has spoken professionally for more than 25 years, given thousands of speeches to over 1 million people around the globe. Today, Mark believes his most important role is CEO of the most valuable business in the world. His family of 6 young adults with his wife Anne. Mentor to Millions. Now, when I read something about the authors, I don't do the table of contents. Mentor to Millions. Okay, this is an oldie. I can tell based on how it's made, but I like old. A life well spent. The internal rewards of investing yourself and your money and your family. Russ Crosson. C-R-O-S Crosson, S-O-N. Russ. Oh, Russ signed this book. How about that? Huh. He signed this book. Okay. I got a signed copy of his book. That's amazing. Yeah. You can feel it. Wow. How about that? I'm very appreciative. Okay. Okay, Russ Crosson is a certified financial planner and has been a partner with the nationally recognized financial and investment advisory firm of Ronald Blue and Company for more than 10 years, a member of the Registry of Financial Planning Practitioners. Crosson is a magna cum laude graduate of Kansas State University with a BS in mathematics and a master's in education. Crosson has also contributed to the Master Your Money newsletter and various other financial educational materials within Ronald Blue and Company. He and his wife, Julie, wrote the book Money in Your Marriage and have given numerous seminars across the U.S. on the topic of money, marriage, and communication. Russ and Julie live in Roswell. Oh, he lives in Georgia with their 3 sons. That's amazing. This book was written. Oh, this is such a treat. What? I have to read this book. Okay. 1994. Wow. I am just so blessed to have this. Because this is like signed copy. Wow. The internal rewards of investing yourself and your money and your family. I so gotta read this, right? I'm excited. Okay, next. Get rich, stay rich, and pass it on. The wealth accumulation secrets of America's richest families. Okay, Catherine S. McBreen and George H. Walper, W-A-L-P-R Jr. See if they got in the back. Okay, Catherine S. McBreen is the managing director of Spectrum Group, a research and consulting company, and has been studying the affluent. Sounds like me, well, slightly, because I wanted to offer, okay, a consultant, lawyer, and trust and wealth management industry specialist. She is an expert in understanding the needs of wealthy households and the dynamics that have ensured their ongoing success. George H. Walper Jr. is the president of Spectrum Group and has more than 25 years of experience in providing consulting and insights into all aspects of the wealth management, investment management, brokerage, and trust industries. Both authors have been interviewed by the Wall Street Journal, CNBC, Bloomberg, and National Public Radio. They both live outside of Chicago. This is beautiful. Okay. Get rich, stay rich, pass it on. The wealth accumulation secrets of America's richest families. This is good. Good read. Okay, the Maui Millionaires. Oh, now this means something to me because I definitely want to do retreats. Okay. Yeah. Discover the secrets behind the world's most exclusive wealth retreat and become financially free. The Maui Millionaires. David Finkel, Diane Kennedy, CPA. Yes, this is going to be good. Okay. Oh, wow. A lot of signatures on here. Okay. David Finkel is one of the nation's most respected wealth masters, a former Olympic level athlete. He is a self-made He's a self-made multi-millionaire and the co-creator of Maui Mastermind. Love that. The world's most exclusive wealth retreat. He is also the best-selling author of the 5 financial books, including the Real Estate Fast Track from Wiley. His how-to financial articles have appeared in periodicals across the United States. Diane Kennedy, CPA, is a top financial author and investing expert. She is the founder and owner of DKA, a leading tax strategy and accounting firm, a past recipient of the prestigious Blue Chip Enterprise Award. Kennedy is also author of the Loopholes of the Rich, and co-author of the Insider's Guide to Real Estate Investing Loopholes, both from Wiley. Oh, wow. How to make $1 million a year and with no money. Okay. How I made $250,000 in 2 days. Well, damn, they said the same thing. Okay. Okay, I'm loving this. Wow. I'm so loving it. I'm so loving this. I'm so loving this. You know, I'm just, yeah. I just gotta make some changes and some stuff, but I'm loving this. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The change has gotta happen. Okay. How to make your money last, right? It's a difference between, you know, I've heard so many multimillionaires say, there's a difference creating the wealth versus keeping the wealth and keeping it safe. Okay, how to make your money last. Wow, the indispensable Jane Bryan Quinn. Okay, let's see what she has going on. Jane is a leading commentator on personal finance. She is the author of the best-selling Making the Most of Your Money Now, Smart and Simple Financial Strategies for Busy People and Everyone's Money book. Love that. Here's a picture of Miss Jane. Yes. Retirement book. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Next, A Practical Way to Get Rich and Die Trying. A memoir about risking it all. John Rowe, R-O-A. Now, when it comes to autobiographies, novels, I have to be very selective because I am a sponge. I absolutely love to learn. I don't care what anybody says. If you teaching, I'm there. Depending on who and where it is. Okay, but typically I love to learn. I'm a sponge, and I love to sit around wisdom. Okay, so what caught my attention? A Practical Way to Get Rich and Die Trying. I said, okay, I'm gonna get this because it has memoir. Okay, so some lessons, because I like to either learn something. There are no failures. You'll learn. You'll learn the right way or the hard way. Either it's an experience. Must experience. Okay. So let's move on. John is an entrepreneur, technologist, humanitarian, and angel investor. He has run multiple technology companies, including design agency AKTA, which he hold no, I don't have no contacts in, which he sold to Salesforce in 2005. Wow, I didn't know that. He is a passionate volunteer activist and animal advocate, having been a partner and donor to dozens of nonprofit organizations, as well as having founded and previously run the charitable organization Digital Hope. He hosts the John Rowe Show podcast series and a public speaker on topics ranging from entrepreneurship to mental health. John currently lives in Manhattan. Wow, impressive, John. Okay. Wow. A Practical Way to Get Rich and Die Trying. Okay, his book is going to be good because he said keywords in here, buzzwords that got my attention. Salesforce is a very good brand. He's an activist. Non-profit, charitable. Yeah, this is a good read. It's gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. That's why I said I'm getting ready to put myself through Millionaire, multi-millionaire university. I'm on my quest to 25 million. Yes, I'm not afraid to say it. I'm on the quest to 25 million. Now I'm not gonna tell y'all who, what, when, where, the conclusion, and all of that. Just know why I'm doing it. For philanthropic purposes, and because you have to also be compensated for yourself, because I do want a beautiful lifestyle. I'm going to keep it at that. Soft life. And I want to go see God's creations. I want to travel. Yes, I do. I definitely want to go see the pyramid. I want to walk through the pyramids. I heard you can go through the pyramids now. I want to go see the pyramids. I want to go to Africa, to the safari, go to Italy. There's certain parts of it. Yeah. Monaco. Get on the boat and put on a white bathing suit and take some pictures. Alright, let's move on. Let's get back to work. Alexander Green, Beyond Wealth, The Roadmap to a Rich Life. When I saw this, again, you know, I'm very skeptical about autobiographies. Certain autobiographies I have, I do have, because they mean something to me. I have them. And so yes, I do read novels and autobiographies and memoirs. I do. However, I would rather consume my time learning. And you can learn from an autobiography. You can. But I just feel like just give me steps. I know. Okay, so Alexander Green is the investment director of the Oxford Club and the author of 2 national bestsellers, The Gone Fishing Portfolio and The Secret of Shelter Island, Money and What Matters. He has been featured on Oprah and Friends, Fox News, The O'Reilly Factor, CNBC, MS, NBC, and C-SPAN, and has been profiled by the Wall Street Journal, Businessweek, Forbes, and many other publications. He currently lives in Charlottesville, Virginia, and Winter Springs, Florida, with his wife, Karen, and their children, Hannah and David. Oh, yes, the roadmap to a rich life. Beyond wealth. Okay. Next. Overcome scarcity, experience true prosperity, and create the life you really want. The Mindful Millionaire by Lesia, Lesia Peterson. Forwarded by Grant Sabatier, author of Financial Freedom and creator of Millennial Money. Lesia Peterson. Okay. Our pictures in the back. Lesia Peterson, CFP, is on a mission to help 1 million people elevate their financial consciousness. Love that. As a money coach, business consultant, and spiritual teacher, Lesia hosts the Mindful Millionaire podcast. Everybody has beautiful podcasts. No, I'm not starting a podcast. I think me having this YouTube channel and just organically just being myself is enough for me. Now, eventually, as I grow, I can go be featured on somebody's podcast. But starting a podcast, maybe in the near future, but not now, because I'm a reader and a writer. Let me write it, because it's important that I get back to writing. That's my legacy. You know, I have a lot to say. You know, I want to put it in the form of writing. We're getting away from that. Talking is beautiful, absolutely. Every voice is important. Every voice needs to be heard. But with me, I just want to sit around my fruits, play my classical, and they used to pick at me in school because I was always sitting like this. Play my Beethoven, babies. Okay, all right. Back to Lesia. As a money coach, business consultant, and spiritual teacher, Lesia hosts the Mindful Millionaire podcast, as well as virtual workshops and deep dive retreats. I love that. Her masterful blend of sound financial strategy and mindfulness training helps people break free of pattern of lack, scarcity, and money fears, allowing them to finally lead the rewarding, fulfilling, and abundant lives they most desire. Love that. Ooh, I see something about. Okay. Love this. A Mindful Millionaire. I love her book cover. Her book cover. Okay. Next, The Money Tree. A story about finding the fortune in your own backyard. That's kind of deep. Chris, let me spell the last name. Guillebeau. Author of the New York Times bestseller, The 100 Startup. The Money Tree. You all, I call myself having a money tree. Yes, I have a money tree. Now, my money is not real. Disclaimer, my money on this money tree is for visualization purposes, okay? Let's say it together. Visualization purposes. That's it, okay? So when I walk past, I always have money on my mind for optimistic purposes, okay? Good purposes. Chris is the New York Times best-selling author of The 100 Startup, Side Hustle, The Happiness of Pursuit, and other books, during a lifetime of self-employment that included a 4-year commitment as a volunteer executive in West Africa. Okay, he visited every country in the world, 193 at that, before his 35th birthday. His daily podcast, Side Hustle School, is downloaded more than 2 million times a month. He is also the founder of the World's Domination Summit, an event for culture creatives that attracts thousands of attendees in Portland, Oregon every summer. How beautiful. Wow, everybody has a podcast. What are they trying to tell me? Are they saying, listen, to the wrong thing. I need to start one. It's beautiful. Okay, the money tree. I look forward to reading this. Okay. The money tree. The thin green line, the money secrets of the super wealthy. Paul Sullivan, Wealth Matters columnist, the New York Times. Okay. Paul Sullivan writes the Wealth Matters column for the New York Times. Is the author of Clutch, Why Some People Excel Under Pressure and Others Don't. His articles have appeared in Fortune, Condé Nast Portfolio, International Herald Tribune, Barron's, the Boston Globe, and the Food and Wine. From 2000 to 2006, he was a reporter, editor, and columnist at the Financial Times, a graduate of Trinity College and the University of Chicago. Sullivan lives in Fairfield County, Connecticut with his family. Simon and Schuster, okay. The Thin Green Line, the money secrets of the super wealthy. I look forward to reading this because I'm always interested how, I think I did a video on it when I was talking about the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire. It's like with millionaires, they do certain things versus billionaires. It's like what got you to this point, it may not work getting to a higher level, so they change up. I noticed with millionaires, becoming a millionaire, it has become fluid. You know, everybody has something to say, and it's like billionaires, you rarely hear them talking. Like they talk, but they talk either through their business. You know what I mean? In that perspective. Like imagine, if you had some billionaires get together and they did like, it's quiet though, because they work quiet. It's billionaires, they work very quiet. Like you get them in one room and they just talk among themselves. You can't ask them a question, they just talk, and they kind of like go back and forth and kind of like converse a narrative about building wealth. Now I know you've had this setting before. You may have had an event and you have one billionaire, and then you have a couple of multi-millionaires with the audience, like so much stimulation. But imagine just having a couple of billionaires in a room and they just really become vulnerable and talk about entrepreneurship from the earlier times. But you do have that. You just got to go research their story different ways. Because one thing about Tyler Perry, he has been very authentic about his transformation. I can just listen to his motivation interviews all day. You know what I mean? Like, if I had an opportunity, I don't want to know how things are for him now. Like my thing is that 7-year period he always talk about. It's not 10. I think he's saying it's always that 7 year. Like, what, that 7 year? Because when he's talking to his audience, you know, you got to be careful how you talk and what you say, especially in his position. You know, you got to be very strategic. But if you can just get him in a room by himself and you can kind of like just really ask him, let's really talk about them 7 years. You get what I'm saying? Because like my years, like I know he may say, you know, I slept in my car. You know what I mean? You know, he slept in his car. He had to do what he could and like go beyond that. Or when you had to, the moments you had to call your mom, you know, and say, can you assist me? Because if I was with the audience, I would say, yeah, I had to call my, when she was living, I had to call my mom sometimes. But if you got me by myself, I'll be able to be a little bit more vulnerable. Like, what was your day-to-day prayer? You know what I'm saying? Like, I only hear about when you got the studio now, because that elevation coming from your prior studio to this one, you had it going on. You probably get me like, but I'm saying the struggle was different. Your struggle was different coming from your prior studio to the one you in now, because you were doing phenomenal. Still doing phenomenal. I want to know about his 7. I don't want to know per se because it's very sensitive for his 7 years. Because he came to Georgia for a reason. So that's that. Those are moments you have to earn. That when people talk about earning things, that's very sensitive. I'm talking about that 7 year. Like when you had to go pawn that laptop. You know, because I can have some stuff we got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to know. Can you help a sister get through them mental moments? What is something that I need to do? That's what I'm talking about. Real stuff. Because when you with the audience, I keep telling people you gotta be strategic. You know, so much sensitivity there because you may have someone that helps you. You don't want to mention their name because you fell out, or you may have somebody you dated in the past. And it's so much you got to be strategic in saying. But to have the privilege to be able to sit in a room and you say, I remember you did an interview and you was like, I just kept taking my laptop. Moments like that you can have in common with a person. You can how you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. But back to this. Okay, back to business. The new elite inside the minds of the truly wealthy. The new elite inside the minds of the truly wealthy. Jim Taylor, Doug Harrison, Cross, K-R-A-U-S, Stephen. The new elite inside the minds of the truly wealthy. I guess they got some fake ones. I'm being comical, okay. This is gonna be good, okay. Jim Taylor is the vice chairman of Harrison Group and one of the country's leading experts on marketing, branding, and wealthy consumers. Doug Harrison, founder of Harrison Group in 1996 and develops branding strategies for some of the world's most successful companies. And Stephen Cross has a PhD in social psychology from Harvard University and leads Harrison Group's training and wealth consultancies. Oh, this is going to be good too. The new elite. Because it is, I mean, things are not like they used to be. Like back in the days, you had people who invest into real estate stocks. And this is another one. You know, those days are changing. The internet has made the game, the paradigm have shifted. Like, I'm shocked some of the stuff I see here in Atlanta. I'm like, some of these ladies online, they are like really doing it. Like big. I'm like, wow. They're doing it big. So that's why I say some money game has changed. It's not what it used to be. Well, I'm going to push some of these books over. Bring some more forward, and we'll continue on. Okay, next, $1 Million Consulting Toolkit. One of the reasons why I was so happy to get this came from Goodwill is because, like I said, I want to get back to coaching in the near future, and I want my coaching business to be a $1 million brand. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought this was so beautiful. Step-by-step guidance, checklists, templates, and samples from the $1 Million Consultant. Marketing worksheets, practice management checklists, financial templates, inquiry letters by Alan West, PhD. Yes, I was like, this is really good. And then of course I can give you some of his table of contents since he doesn't have a picture or anything in the bag. It says equipment checklist and commentary, client file checklist, and commentary, insurance checklist, and commentary, professional assistance checklist, and commentary, time and space allocation checklist, and commentary, website checklist and commentary, email, press kit, proposal, cold calls. This was perfect. $1 Million Consulting Toolkit by Alan West. I said this is good for me because I really want I'm gonna have more than one business. I've always had more than one business. I definitely want my coaching business to be a $1 million brand, So yeah, I said that's perfect. And then another one, another book from Goodwill, $1 Million Consulting. Yes. And this is by Alan West. Alan, The Professional's Guide to Growing a Practice. Now I know this says practice, but of course coaching to me is practice. It's like having a practice. Private practice, of course I'm talking about, not practicing. I didn't know both of these were by Alan West. How about that? $1 Million Consulting, $1 Million Consulting Toolkit. Wow. He wrote both of these. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, perfect. And so let's look at some of these. Okay, this is good. This is good. The state of the art, most art is the eye of the beholder. One of my professors used to say that all the time to me. He used to always say, I'm not, how do you say it? I'm the eye of his beholder. He always talked about that though. So I adored Reynolds. Okay, what a consultant is and is not, how organizations choose consultant help, emphasizing results, not tasks, trends and likelihoods of the coming of decade, how jobs get in the way of careers, will growth cut you down to size, abandon clients gracefully, 10 business conditions that cry out for abandonment, establishing the ideals goals. This is going to be so good. So both of these together, never knew it. Alan West, wow, he wrote both of these. Perfect. Okay, next, $1 Million Women by Julia Pimsleur, Pimsleur, Pimsleur. The essential guide for female entrepreneurs who want to go big. The essential guide for female entrepreneurs who want to go big. $1 Million Women. Okay, Julia is the founder of the Little Pim language teaching for young children, 25 awards distributed in 22 countries. It's the founder of the Little Pim language teachings for young children, 25 awards distributed in 22 countries, and the creator of the $1 Million Women Academy, featuring online courses and community for female entrepreneurs who want to go big. Find her at juliapimsleur.com. Okay, this is gonna be good. Good read. $1 Million Women. I absolutely love books that teach and that specialize, that writes from the perspective of becoming a millionaire. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a difference. You know, you might have some books that specializes in just creating wealth, or no, I shouldn't say that. It's more of the mindset. Change how you think, but they don't focus necessarily on the money. I wanted money that's gonna exclusively write on a millionaire path. So they're gonna think different. Because there's a difference with saying how to have abundance. They may be saying abundance in love, an abundance, you get what I mean? But this is exclusively about money. Now this is not your financial literacy per se. You know, when you get into your taxes, you get into your credit cards and all of that. I have books on that too as well. These books per se is exclusively about growing your millionaire vision. My 25 millionaire vision. Okay, next. Oh, that fly is bad. The fly was doing good. Okay, Smart Women Finish Rich by David Bach, B-A-C-H. Okay, David Bach is an author of 9 New York Times bestsellers, including The Automatic Millionaire, popular book, Start Late, Finish Rich, and Smart Couples Finish Rich. He is the co-founder of one of America's fastest growing registered investment advisors, AE Wealth Management, a regular favorite in the media with thousands of appearances. Appeared more than 100 times on the NBC's Today to share his strategies for living and finishing rich. Wow, okay. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So when you have books like this, you know, you're positioning yourself. That's why I say it's some things that I need to stop doing, and then some things I need to get back to, and then some things I need to hone in a little, anchor in a little bit more. Yeah, we should all be millionaires. I so adore her cover, Rachel Rogers. And if I don't have some books that are very popular as well, like Rich Dad Poor Dad, I have that book. It's just that book or books maybe further in the back where I just couldn't reach it. So We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rogers, a woman's guide to earning more, building wealth, and gaining economic power. Love this. Yes. Okay, Rachel Rogers is a business coach, mentor, wife, intellectual property lawyer, and CEO of Hello 7, a company she founded to help women hit 7 figures without sacrificing their families or their sanity. Her advice has been shared in Forbes, Women's Health Entrepreneur, The Washington Post, and on the Drew Barrymore Show. Love this. Okay, Rachel. Looking forward to reading this. This is so feminine at its highest. I just love it. Just love that. Okay. Next, the 10 pillars of wealth, mindset of the world's richest people. Love, one day I'm gonna be in here. Alex Becker. Okay. Alex in the back. Okay. Alex Becker is a multi-millionaire tech entrepreneur who has started multiple online software-based businesses. He has also helped thousands create their first profitable businesses from the comfort of their home in Dallas, Texas. How about that? All right. This is gonna be good. The 10 pillars. Rejecting getting rich slow. Separating time from money. Accepting that you must be better than everyone else. Knowing every little thing is 100% your fault. That's true. I did learn that as an entrepreneur. That's one thing I absolutely learned. It doesn't matter what your contractors do. You are 100% responsible. And I think that's one of the reasons why I did so well, because I would just take accountability for it. I'll be responsible for it and just correct it. Apologize if there were any mistakes. And then also another thing that I did, anytime I did phenomenal, I never said I said my team. I never excluded my team. So if I reached a certain point, obtained something, closed the deal, I never said Makeba, I said we. I always included them, but I excluded them when something was wrong, right? If it kind of impacted the company that I was contracted with. However, quietly, privately, I would help them with corrections. I would never get in front of the client, and if my contractor did something wrong, and just put it on my contractor. I would immediately go into, I apologize as the owner. I take full responsibility. You go on with an apology first, right? And then depending on who the contractor is. Now, if they've been in management, if they're a little older, they understand how things work, they will echo what I would say, you know. However, I would take full responsibility, because what happens when you take full responsibility, the client typically feels like, okay, you know what I mean? And then I go into, we will have a discussion, you know. So I understand when Alex says, knowing every little thing is 100% your fault. I totally agree. There's so many things I've learned being an entrepreneur, especially as a commercial cleaning entrepreneur. I understand. Adopting an abundant mindset, forgetting what if and focus on what is. Oh, I like that. Mapping out actions that achieve goals, focusing solely on what gets you paid. People give money to people that get money. Love that. Finding competitive friends and suitable mentors. Making the decision to be wealthy at any cost. Starting your own business the right way. Love this. Okay. Next, time, money, freedom. Ray and Jessica Hitchton. 10 simple rules to redefine what's possible and radically reshape your life. Love that. Okay. Ray and Jessica Hitchton are authors, speakers, coaches, and marketing experts. They have shared the stage with Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor. Oh, so love Bob Proctor. I took his Science of Getting Rich or something. I took one of his courses. Les Brown, Robert Kiyosaki, and many more. Okay, this sounds like family to me. Okay, because I'm familiar with all those names. In 2018, because I came from the coaching side, I thought I was a social worker. I was doing coaching, and then finally I came over to YouTube, and I introduced social work, wealth, and luxurious wealth online. But you know, when you're in the coaching world, it's just like, it's different than what I'm doing now. That's why I say this sounds like family. Okay, and their faces look so familiar. Really, really does. Okay, so in 2018, their coaching company recognized on the Inc. 5000 as one of America's fastest growing companies, and they love helping network marketers grow large teams and create freedom in their lives, as well as entrepreneurs or anyone who wants more out of life. Love that. Visit them online, hitchtongroup.com. Oh yes, I love it. 10 simple rules to redefine what's possible and radically reshape your life. I love this, especially the names. You know, we're talking about Les Brown, okay, Robert Kiyosaki, Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins. These are some major hitters in the coaching world. Love this. Okay, these are some good treasures. Good treasures. Good reading. Millionaire Women Next Door: The Many Journeys of Successful American Business Women by Thomas J. Stanley, PhD, author of the New York Best Time Seller, The Millionaire Next Door. The Millionaire Next Door. Okay. Dr. Thomas J. Stanley has been studying millionaires for 3 decades. In 1996, he wrote The Millionaire Next Door, which was on the New York Times bestseller list for more than 3 years and sold more than 2.5 million copies worldwide. Dr. Stanley's first book, Marketing to the Affluent. Oh, I love that. The Affluent was selected as one of the 10 outstanding business books in America by the editors of Best of Business Quarterly, and as a finalist for the Benjamin Franklin Business Book of the Year Award. He is also the author of the 2000 New York Times bestseller, The Millionaire Mind. Get out of here, I didn't even know that. I have that. Huh, how about that? Which explored the factors that explain financial success. Stanley holds a doctorate of business administration from the University of Georgia and was formerly a professor of marketing at Georgia State University, where he was named Omicron Delta Kappa Outstanding Professor. How about that? Wow. Millionaire Women Next Door. It's amazing. You know, Georgia got some good souls. Wow. Who would ever thunk it? Makes you proud to know in your neck of the woods, you know, you got people thinking like you. Okay. And speaking of Stanley, the Millionaire Next Door. The surprising secrets of America's wealthy. The Millionaire Next Door. Thomas J. Stanley, PhD, and William D. Danko, PhD. Wow. Okay, so I'll read some of the table of contents. Meet the millionaires next door. Frugal, frugal, frugal. Time, energy, money. You aren't what you desire. Economic outpatient care. Affirmative action. Family style. Find your niche. Jobs. Millionaires versus heirs. Okay. Heirs. Millionaires versus heirs. Okay. That's why I said I'm about to put myself through multi-millionaire university. Yes. This next tier, you know, you have, I kind of talked about this, and I was getting my units because it's something that I'm launching. and we're doing everything every 24. So like my first 25, I was saying that I was under the care of my mother. You know, you go to undergrad, get ready to go to graduate school, and then the next 25, next and so forth. So I say, okay, my next 25, I want to discover, explore, learn more about me. I want to change some things. I want to definitely get into traveling more. Just travel. I want to travel. And my traveling is going to be slightly philanthropic, slightly educational, and slightly me just loving me. Okay. And when I say traveling, going to some, you know, like thrift stores, antiques, auctions, and stuff like that. Definitely continue reading and start back writing. Yeah. Okay. Next, millionaire success habits: the gateway to wealth and prosperity. Dean Graziosi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Graziosi. Yep, that's him. That's Dean. Dean. Okay. It's a well-known American entrepreneur, marketer, success coach, business owner, real estate investor, and leading trainer throughout the world. He has appeared daily on the U.S. television for nearly 15 years and is highly respected as a top businessman, inspirational speaker, and author of several New York Times best-selling books. Graziosi is perhaps best known for his long-running interview-style TV shows and for becoming the leading real estate educator in the world. Viewers in the United States and around the world numbering in the millions. He has written 5 books which have dominated the success, business, and real estate book sales space since 2006, with his top-selling books amassing over 1 million copies sold. Dean has touched the lives of millions of people around the world with his powerful messages, with his social media profiles reaching millions and millions of people weekly. Picture Dean. Yes, millionaire success habits, the gateway to wealth and prosperity. This is going to be good as well. Next, the 1 minute millionaire. The enlightening way to wealth. Mark Victor Hansen, Robert G. Allen. The 1 minute millionaire. Now I'm interested to know how this is going to work. Okay. Mark Victor Hansen is the co-author of one of the biggest selling book series in history, Chicken Soup for the Soul. With more than 80 million copies in print, Mark has been a public speaker for 25 years, entertaining and enlightening audiences worldwide. He is the author of 5 other books and 6 popular audio programs, and is the recipient of numerous honorary degrees and awards, including the Horatio Alger Award. Robert G. Allen has probably helped create more millionaires in this country than any other single person. He is the author of some of the most successful financial books in history. Nothing Down has sold more than 1,250,000 copies. And his other books, Creating Wealth, Multiplying Streams of Income, and Multiplying Streams of Internet Income, okay, has all been major New York Times bestsellers. I love all 3 of those. Creating Wealth, Multiplying Streams of Income, and Multiplying Streams of Internet Income. Yes, the 1 minute millionaire. I mean, the cover. The Enlightened Way to Wealth, Mark Victor Hansen and Robert G. Allen. This is nice. This is going to be a treat. All of these are going to be a treat. All of them are a treat. All of them are treasures. Probably 99% of these came from Goodwill. Oh, that fly is back again. Yeah. Okay. Next, cracking the millionaire code. Your key to enlighten wealth. Mark Victor Hansen and Robert G. Allen. What is this? Why I didn't know they cracking the code Cracking the Millionaire Code in the 1 minute millionaire, the 1 minute millionaire, and cracking the millionaire code. How about that? It's amazing because when I put these books together, I didn't look at the authors, and they happen to be seriously like together. I did not plan that. It's just like with Alan West with the consulting practice, the millionaire consulting practice. I didn't put that together. I just looked at the titles because I thought they were two different companies and two different authors, and then I didn't put this together. Just looked at the title. That's how you know it's by design. Wow. The millionaire leverage mentors, teams, networks, infinite networks, skills and tools, systems, real estate, biz, the millionaire code. So one is about the code and one is about the 1 minute. It's nice. This. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Okay, next. The Lost Secret, Unlocking the Hidden Chapters of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich by Monica Main. Forwarded by Jack Canfield, afterward by Bob Proctor. The Lost Secret, Unlocking the Hidden Chapters of Napoleon Hill's. Main is a successful entrepreneur and self-made millionaire who has used unconventional wealth attraction techniques to best leverage her massive success. Having grown up in the Chicago suburbs in the 70s and 80s and adhering to the spiritual philosophy of Kara Yoga, and Hindu-based form of wisdom taught by, I'm going to spell the name, Paramahnsayanda, starting in 1920. Monica was able to masterfully blend these teachings with those of forward thinkers such as Charles Haanel, Napoleon Hill, Joseph Campbell, Louise Hay, and Wayne Dyer, to name just a few. In 1987, Monica discovered a powerful technique that combined visualization with vibrational quantum physics. Interesting, which changed her entire life. However, as she entered her teenage years, her secret of manifestation was swept under the carpet as some of her major life changes took hold. Having clawed her way to the top in her career and business field, even though she'd gone through 3 divorces, a short stint in federal prison due to an unfortunate business mistake, a personal bankruptcy, and a devastating 2-year civil lawsuit with the government, she found herself completely tapped out, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Even so, she was always able to land on her feet with a continued business success, but still felt as if something was missing in her life. Since discovering the 2 lost chapters of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich in 2017, Monica's entire life has taken a 180-degree turn in the most glorious, blissful, and prosperous ways imaginable in both her personal and business worlds. She now brings these secrets to you. Love this. Second chances are essential in life. I'm a social worker, and my specialization is health and mental health. So second chances, they're needed. They are so, so needed. This book is by Stacey McAnulty, McAnulty. The title of this book is called Millionaires for the Month. Millionaires for the Month. How do you spend $5 million in 30 days, right? And so Stacey, a little bit about her. If challenged to spend $5 million, $368,709.12, Stacey McAnulty would blow the money on fun vacations, Broadway shows, tickets, and astronaut training classes. Is that a thing? She'd also adopt a few more dogs. Stacey is the award-winning author of over 2,000 books for young readers, including the middle grade novels The World Ends in April. She lives and works in North Carolina with her husband, three kids and 3 dogs. And I just thought this was so good. Yes, the author of Miscalculation of Lightning Girl. And so I said this would be a very good book. Do she have any there are no table of contents? Okay, so I'm looking forward to reading this. How do you spend $5 million in 30 days? Fun challenge, fun book. It gotta challenge you, because what I want to do is I want to create. This is one of my fun things. That's why I say get creative with, you know, your millionaire plans. So I said, okay, if I had to monthly spend $1 million, like if it was required, I said I wanted to create checks and write out some of the things that I would buy every month. So that equates to, if it's $1 million a month, a year, you know what I mean? Like multiply that times 12, then they give you an idea where you really are with your growth, what you want out of life. I said I'm gonna do that this year, you know, starting this year, okay? Next, oh, Thomas J. Stanley, PhD, The Millionaire Mind. When I saw this, I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good, okay? Thomas J. Stanley, PhD, okay, The Millionaire Mind. I already read a little bit about him, so let me give you some like table of contents with The Millionaire Mind. It says this: an introduction to the millionaire mind, success factors, school days, the relationship between courage and wealth, vocation, choice of spouse, the economically productive household, the home, the lifestyle of millionaires, real versus imagine. A final note about the millionaire mind. I said this is going to be very good and educational, very good book. Millionaire Mind. Okay, next, Laurel Langmeyer. Laurel Langmeyer. How you spell her last name? L-A-N-G-E-M-E-I-E-R. The Millionaire Maker. Act, think, and make money the way the wealthy do. Yes. Okay, Laura Langmeyer is a master coach, financial strategist, and team-made multi-millionaire who reaches thousands of individuals each year. She is the founder of Live Out Loud, a coaching and seminar company that teaches her trademarked program, Wealth Cycles. Love this. It's going to be good as well. T.H. Egger, T. Harv Egger, author of the New York Times #1 bestseller, Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Okay, this is good. The Millionaire Maker. Okay, now I thought this title to this book was just hilarious. I really thought this was hilarious. How come that idiot's rich and I'm not? How creative. How come that idiot's rich and I'm not? Robert Sheeman. Okay, and then he has a picture. Okay. It says Robert Sheeman once considered the least likely to succeed. A lot of us have heard of that, has heard of that somewhere or other. Typically you hear that, you either hear a teacher in elementary or middle school or high school say, you're not going to be that. You know, either as an athlete, singer, performer, just graduate, you know, or you may meet someone that you fall in love with, date you, just don't believe in your dreams. Or it's somebody in the family, you hear something like that. Or they just don't support you, you know what I mean? Or they just don't believe you're capable of doing it. So I understand. Once considered the least likely to succeed is a multimillionaire who speaks to hundreds of thousands of people yearly, regularly sharing the podium with such financial luminaries: Robert Kiyosaki, David Bach, Susie Orman. Sheeman has worked with high net worth, regularly sharing the podium with such financial luminaries as Robert Kiyosaki, David Bach, I think it's Bach, and Susie Orman. Sheeman has worked with high net worth individuals for Goldman Sachs, helped create 4 companies, and has evolved in more than 1,000 real estate transactions. Yes, how come that idiot's rich and I'm not? It's going to be pretty good. Thomas J. Stanley, PhD, stop acting rich and start living like a real millionaire. Stop acting rich and start living like a real millionaire. Well, I got a couple of his treasures. Thomas J. Stanley, author of the phenomenal bestsellers, The Millionaire Next Door, The Millionaire Mind, more than 3 million copies sold. A little bit about him. So I want to read some of the table of contents. Okay, the difference between being rich and acting rich. Everything you think about rich is wrong. Do the shoes make the man? Brother, do you have the time? Keep it up with your spirits. The grapes of wrath. The road to happiness. Getting out of the poorhouse. All that glitter is not the millionaire's goal. And some more. Yes, this is going to be good. Stop acting rich and start living like a real millionaire. Okay, next. Now with these books, why it was important is because I wanted to, some of these go more into the history of becoming wealthy. So as I shared earlier, I went to the Federal Reserve. I went for my birthday. Matter of fact, I may go in July. I think it's that time. Because I went some years ago. It may be like close to 5 years. And now that I'm thinking about it, I may go. Because I didn't realize it was so much history to learn. It really was. It really is. It's a lot to learn about the Federal Reserve. How money's made. It starts at the beginning, and then you have like a movie theater. I mean, it's so educational. So I only spent like 2 hours or so. So I recommend if you go to the Federal Reserve, get there as early as possible and take your time and really embrace the culture, the history of money. And I think, matter of fact, I'm gonna do that again because it's about that time. I'll never forget, I had this beautiful pink suit on, silk white top. I had a sew in, and it was like they say bust down. They call it middle part jet black bust down. So now I'm wearing braids. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do that. I think next month is July. I think I'm gonna go and tour the Federal Reserve. I think it's such a treat. You can't film in there. So what I did was I filmed before I got there and I filmed after. And you can go to my Social Work Wealth Instagram, and you can see it's a video of me saying I just went inside of the Federal Reserve. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's a good, it's very healthy. And it kind of, it just puts you in a mindset and appreciate wealth from an optimistic perspective. And I was so used to being around wealth. I mean, for years I had Wells Fargo's accounts. So I was used to being around money. But yeah, but to see it at the Federal Reserve, how they had it like in these huge big I don't know what you call them, crates or what. It was very educational. I think you all should go. Like I said, you can take, when you go in, security is at its highest. You got to turn in your license. If you have purses or anything, you have to put it in a locker because you cannot take cameras in there. It's not that type of filming. So the best thing for you to do is whatever they give you to take out, talk about it, and then before you go inside, you kind of like introduce what you're about to do. But if you go in, that's it. You know, you're gonna have some real, we're talking about different levels of security. You just don't have your typical security officer. You're talking about Georgia State Patrol, probably the feds are in there, CIA can be in. It's serious. So that's exclusively for like vloggers, because I know we like to take cameras everywhere. So, but you probably can take your camera in at the front, but you have to check. You got to check it in. So I think I think that would be a nice little treat since I'm on this millionaire, multi-millionaire university journey. I think that would be very good, healthy, and educational. But this time when I go, I want to go early because I was kind of heartbroken because once I actually got in there, I was like, I didn't realize it's different sections to it. Like you got the history, then you got the movie theater, then you got like the museum, then you got it's not what people think, and it's really educational. So this time I'm gonna get there early enough so I can really embrace the educational piece of it and then come back and talk about it. But I cannot film in there. But they did give me some money, some shredded money, and like a little package or something. So I can talk about that. I can bring that back and show you all. And then I can bring back like the little brochures and then pictures on the outside. And then you need to be professional with that too, because with the Federal Reserve, like I say, it's on high alert. You know what I mean? It's like walking inside of a big vault. So you gotta be strategic how you present yourself. So I recommend if you on a multi-millionaire journey like me, I think you should start there as well. And I think it'll make you start thinking like to be in a room or, you know, like a space, not a room, to be in a space with a certain amount of money, because you're gonna have, I think they're gonna try to remember that. Did we have like a tour guide? I don't even think we had a tour guide. I think they just let you go and you just have to read it. It's been some years, I can't remember. But anyway, I recommend for you to do that if you on that type of journey. Okay, next book, Dave Barry's Money Secrets. So back to why I was talking about the Federal Reserve, because some of this is going to be about the development of money, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so Dave Barry's Money Secrets, like why is there a giant eyeball on the dollar? So Dave Barry has been awarded the Pulitzer Prize for commentary. His columns for the Miami Herald were syndicated worldwide, and he is the author of a number of best-selling books, including the recently published Peter and the Starcatchers with Riley Pearson. He lives in Miami, where he drives very nervously. That's comical. But yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm interested to know some of his titles. It says How Money Works, and that we were just talking about that. How the U.S. economy works, managing your personal finances. How the corporate world works, how to get a job, ethical guidelines for corporate CEOs, providing for medical care, how to argue with your spouse about money, teaching your children about money, providing for your children's college education, starting your own business, how to get rich in the stock market, how to read a corporate annual report. And one thing I noticed about some of these authors, they may have come from like Wall Street or some type of investment firm or real estate, somewhere in those areas. You know, I was just saying like the game has changed some, not all, but it's kind of, okay, let me be authentic. The game has changed. Like real estate is still booming, of course. Of course, you got the companies out there, they're buying up land, they're buying the land, aggressively buying land. So, yeah, that is what it is. And then, of course, the stock market has a new sheriff in town. You got cryptocurrency going on, Bitcoin, and all of that. Yeah, you got all of that. It's just a lot of things have changed. But one thing, pursuing money has not changed. That ain't changed yet. So I can still learn, you know what I mean? Of course I want to buy land, but I was looking at buying land for me personally, not necessarily to put some on it and sell it. I just wanted land. I just wanted to buy some land. And I haven't forgotten about that. Not at all. Next, Dave Ramsey. Complete Guide to Money. Dave Ramsey. He's authored 4 New York Times best-selling books: Financial Peace, More Than Enough, The Total Money Makeover, and EntreLeadership. Dave Ramsey Show is heard by more than 4.5 million listeners each week on more than 500 radio stations. Wow. More than 1 million families have taken his Common Sense financial class. Financial Peace University and churches, workplaces, community centers, nonprofits, and military installations across the country. That's amazing. Good. Next, How Money Works, the Facts Visually Explained. This seemed like more of an educational book, text-based, but I still wanted it. Of course, I got it from Goodwill. And I said, this made me think about the Federal Reserve. It goes back to the Federal Reserve. Yeah. This is going to be good. Corporate accounting, financial instruments, financial markets, financial institutions. The money supply, managing state finance, attempting control, why government fail financially, wealth and income, investments for income, wealth building investments, managing investments, pensions and retirement, debt, money in the digital age. Yeah, this is going to be good. Yeah, net income. Yeah, this is going to be good right here. Yeah, multi-millionaire university for me has started. This is like getting your books ready. Books that I know I have read more than once, twice, 3 times. Okay, the Encyclopedia of Wealth. When I saw this, this is going to be amazing, okay? The most powerful writings on creating riches from the world's greatest prosperity teachers. Okay, you got Napoleon Hill, Joseph Murphy, Emmett Fox, James Allen, and others. Baby, this is, yes, yeah. Whew. If I only had like a patio with just a lot of greenery. Around some flowers. Or a library that had just a lot of plants and flowers in it, and a waterfall. Y'all wouldn't know I exist. Y'all would be like, Makeba, who? See, one thing about reading, it just stimulates intellect, creativity, common sense. It just makes you think. You get what I mean? That divine download just starts to flow, and then you can start writing your stuff, what you feeling. The Encyclopedia of Wealth. Okay, so who wrote this masterpiece? Who put this together? Compound and edited by Chris Gentry. Chris, you did that. I'm gonna tell y'all some of the masterpieces in here, okay? Are you ready? This is good. Napoleon Hill, James Allen, Joseph Murphy, okay, so let me just give y'all the titles, okay? Think and Grow Rich, okay, first of all, this is the Encyclopedia of Wealth. So basically they put their whole book in this. Yes, they did. This book was $22.95. I got it for $2. $1 and some change. You know, I always round up when I'm at Goodwill. And thank you, update. Thank you to the person, people, or organization, who donated. Because 99% of this came from Goodwill. This is not my typical video on the treasures I found at Goodwill. I have a video coming up. Matter of fact, one on clothing and books. So I'm working on this library. So I just want to say thank you, because this is phenomenal. It really is, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. So, okay, back to the Encyclopedia of Wealth. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. As a Man Thinketh, James Allen. How to Attract Money, Joseph Murphy. Riches Are Your Right, Joseph Murphy. Acres of Diamonds, Russell Conwell. A Message to Garcia, Albert Hubert. Oh, and they gave the gift. No. Let's go back. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, 1937. It was written in 1937. As a Man Thinketh, James Allen, 1903. How to Attract Money, Joseph Murphy, 1955. Riches Are Your Right, Joseph Murphy, 1952. Acres of Diamonds, Russell Conwell, 1900. A Message to Garcia, Albert Hubert, 1899. let's continue. The Ideal Made Real, Christian Larson, 1912. The Game of Life and How to Play With, Florence Scovel Shinn, 1925. The Science of Getting Rich, I've read that. The Science of Getting Rich, I haven't read it. Wallace D. Waddles, 1910. The Go-Getter, Peter Kine, 1921. How to Live on 24 Hours a Day, Arnold Bennett, 1910. The Golden Key, Emmett Fox, 1931. Yes. Oh, I could get lost. I get lost in this. Just lost. I get lost in it. Practical steps to transforming your desires into riches. The Think and Grow Rich workbook. Y'all not know I got this from Goodwill? I know some people probably like, you Think and Grow Rich workbook. This is the workbook. And then look what else I got. Think and Grow Rich, the Mastermind Volume, Napoleon Hill, with Joel Fastinos and August Gold. Wow. That's why I say I'm about to put myself through. Now I read, of course, I read. And I'm getting better back at my schedule. It's just, whoo, it's a couple of things I want to master. Getting up at 5, because I wanted to make it like an event. I want to get up, pray, meditate, visualize, do my affirmations, do breath work, you name it. Take a cold shower, work out, Pilates, or soul, or a cycling. Eat me a beautiful breakfast. And when I say beautiful breakfast, I'm talking about a nice avocado toast or something like that. You know, I don't want the French toast every day. You know what I mean? But have a nice salad. Ooh, make my salad just an experience. You get what I'm saying? That's how my morning and going into my afternoon and evening and all of that is about. Starting that when you wake up, my eyes wake up, you starting something new. And we've kind of like have taken that from ourselves. We don't realize waking up every day is like a privilege, like a blessing. And I want to wake up at 5 and just enjoy my morning. You get what I'm saying? Do the spa days and all of the beautiful stuff. And be able to spend some time doing this. Think and Grow Rich workbook. Goodwill. I've had this for some time. That's why I say I've had this for a minute. Now I don't think I had this. I can't even remember when I bought it. Cause see, back in the days when I was buying books from Goodwill, I would take off the sticker and stuff like that. Yeah. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful. Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. Everybody knows Tim Ferriss. The tactics, routines, and habits of billionaires, icons, and world-class performers. The 4-Hour Body. So what is this about? I'm gonna see if Tim got anything in the back. Tim Ferriss is one of Fast Company's most innovative business people and one of Forbes' names you need to know. He is an early stage tech investor advisor, Uber, Facebook, Alibaba, and more. And the author of 3 #1 New York Times and Wall Street Journal bestsellers: The 4-Hour Work Week, The 4-Hour Body, The 4-Hour Chef. The Observer and other media have called Tim the Oprah of audio due to the influence 100 million plus download podcast, The Tim Ferriss Show. Podcast people are doing podcasters are doing it now. They are truly, truly in the game. They're doing it. I watch a few podcasts. I guess because the only reason why I don't watch a lot of podcasts is because I'm working on me. And that was the purpose of me starting this YouTube channel. It's like a really, really pouring into myself. So if I do watch a podcast, it's something your title has in it and it resonated with me. I spend more time listening to affirmations or reading. But podcasters are doing phenomenal. And if you want to start a podcast, I highly recommend. But they are doing phenomenal. They are. They're doing pretty good for themselves. It's a good thing to start if that's what your heart desire. I highly recommend. Let me see if so basically they're gonna be, I see how you broke this down. Part 1 is healthy, people that focuses on health. Part 2, wealthy. Part 3, the wise. I like this. So basically they may give like some pointers on what they think, feel, some advice. This is good. Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. I'm glad I have and I also have the 4-Hour Work Week. I just don't have the 4-Hour Body, so now I have this book. And it's the tactics, routines, and habits of billionaires, icons, and world-class performers. So yeah. Okay, next, $1 billion lessons. I remember, I think the last time, if it's not the last time I did my wealthy women secrets, it may be if it wasn't the last time, the time before that video. It's gonna be my wealthy woman series, what wealthy women do. Basically they read, and it's the treasures that I found at Goodwill, like the books I found. So I do remember talking about this book, $1 Billion Lessons. But you can learn from the most inexcusable business failures of the last 25 years by Paul C. Carroll and Chukka Mew. Yes. And some of the titles. Okay. Illusion of synergy, succumbing to the 8th deadly synergy. Faulty financial engineering, taking a shortcut through the numbers. Deflated roll-ups, buying a string of rock bands to form an orchestra. Staying the misguided course. Threat. What threat? Yes, this is going to be pretty good. So basically, $1 billion lessons. Yes. Good one. Good one. Okay, next. The Next Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley. The Next Millionaire Next Door. The Next Millionaire Next Door. So it says he wrote The Millionaire Next Door, and then Millionaire Mind, and this one is called The Next Millionaire Next Door. Enduring Strategies for Building Wealth. Thomas Stanley, he's very creative with his titles. Okay, some of his content, table of contents. The Millionaire Next Door is alive and well. Ignoring the myths. Influences on wealth. Freedom to consume, strengths for building wealth, getting to work, investing resources. Yes, this is going to be good. The Next Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley, PhD, and Sarah Stanley Follow, PhD. Okay, next, A Happy Pocket Full of Money. Infinite Wealth and Abundance in the Here and Now by David Cameron Gikandi, G-I-K-A-N-D-I, Gikandi. Forwarded by Bob Dole, author of Follow Your Passion, Find Your Power. Bob Dole. And some of the table of contents. Money, an illusion, a shadow of something else. Quantum physics, Know what you and the world are made of. The truth about time, it does not exist. Imagine images of the mind, the blueprints of life, thinking and speaking, the instructions of and for life, goals, the roadmap to and in wealth. Being, first cause, the beginning. Acting, that which receives. Very interesting. It's 22 chapters to this. This is good. A happy pocket full of money. Catherine Ponder, the Millionaires of Genesis. Yes, the Millionaires of Genesis. Their prosperity secrets for you. Catherine Ponder. The Millionaires of the Bible series. Love that. Contents. The first millionaire, Adam. His prosperity secrets for you. I like how she did this. The pioneering millionaire, Abraham. His prosperity secrets for you. Child, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob. The mystical millionaire, the minority millionaire, the peaceful millionaire. I like this. I like this. Millionaires of Genesis. Their prosperity secrets for you. By Catherine Ponder. Catherine Ponder has some very nice masterpieces I would love to get a hold of. Yes, I need to go to her website. Because I love her thinking. The Soul of Money. Transforming Your Relationship with Money and Life by Lynn Twist. Oh, she's with a baby. Lynn Twist is a veteran, global activist and fundraiser living in San Francisco. Love this. A global activist. Mother Teresa in the Dalai Lama. Oh, the Soul of Money. Let me look at some of her particular contents. It kind of gives you an idea where the book is headed. Okay. Money and Me, Money and Us. Into India. Heart of Hunger, Soul of Money. Scarcity, The Great Lie. Sufficiency, The Surprising Truth. Money is like water. What you appreciates. Collaboration, great prosperity. This is going to be good. Change the dream. Taking a stand. The power of conversation. Creating a legacy of enough. The turning tide. This is going to be really, really good. The Soul of Money. Okay, next. Oh, one of my favorites. Money and the Law of Attraction. Learning to attract wealth, health, and happiness. Esther and Jerry Hicks. The Teachings of Abraham. One of my favorites. Yes. The Leading Edge work by Esther and Jerry Hicks, who presents the teachings of the non-physical consciousness Abraham, explains that the two subjects most chronically affected by the powerful law of attraction are financial and physical well-being. The book shines a spotlight on each of the most significant aspects of your life experience and then guides you to the conscious creative control of every aspect of your life. It also goes right to the heart of what most of you are probably troubled by, money and physical health, and has been written to deliberately align you with the most powerful law in the universe, the law of attraction, so that you can make it work specifically for you. Audio download. Well, I got this at Goodwill. Yes, $2. This was originally $27 $17.99. And I'm gonna give you some of the table of contents slide. Your story and the law of attraction. Does life sometimes seem to be unfair? Is doing your best still enough? No. Is doing your best still not enough? Whatever I can desire, I can achieve. To achieve success is my natural birthright. Money is not the root of evil or of happiness. I am the attractor of my every experience. I knew of the consistency of the law of attraction. What do we mean by vibration? Whenever I feel abundant, abundance finds me. It's so much more. This is a treat to read. So adore Esther. Your money style. The 9 attitudes to money and how they affect happiness, love, work, and family. Olivia Mellon. Olivia Mellon. Olivia Mellon is a psychotherapist, and business consultant in the field of money, conflict resolution. She counsels individuals and couples and gives seminars nationwide in which she trains individuals, other therapists, and financial planners in the psychology of money dynamics. She lives in Washington, D.C. Okay, some of her titles. Okay, here we go. Getting started, finding your baseline. Your money history, voices from the past, money myths, learning to identify and debunk them, your money types, dealing with your money personality, money dialogues, tools for growth and transformation. This is good. Your money style. The 9 attitudes to money and how they affect happiness, love, work, and family. Olivia Mellon. The 30-day money cleanse. You know, you detox your body, you might as well detox your money. You know what I'm saying? Take control of your finances, manage your spending, and de-stress your money for good. Ashley Feinstein Gertzley, Gertstley, Gertzley. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, pretty picture in the back. Okay, Ashley is a money coach, founder of the Physical Femme. The Physical Femme. It was like femininity, femme. And creator of the 30-day money cleanse, where she demystifies the world of money and serves as an unbiased advocate for women and their financial well-being. Her consulting clients and keynote speaking audience have spanned corporations, conferences, and universities, including the Skimmed, Pandora, StubHub, Barclays, Lincoln, the Wharton School, and so many more. Her goal is to help everyone live life with a happy wallet. It's very nice. The 30-day money cleanse. This is an important book because, like I said, before you get started on your multi-millionaire journey, I feel you need to know the basics. And number 1, knowing how money works. Number 2, looking at your finances where you are. I'm starting from scratch with my multi-millionaire university I'm putting myself through. I'm seriously putting myself through a multi-millionaire university. I am. If I can go get all these degrees, start businesses, I can detox, deconstruct, and rebuild. In this time, I'm bringing knowledge, wisdom, truth, value, vision. See, this time is different. You get better and better. That's the beauty of it. You get better over time. So love it. Just love it, love it. Love it. Another goody. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Okay? Read this. And this is by Napoleon Hill. Okay? the Napoleon Hill, was born. This is not like excerpts or bits and pieces, and no, this is Napoleon Hill. Was born in Virginia in 1883 and died in 1970 after a long and successful career as a consultant to business leaders, a lecturer, and an author. Think and Grow Rich is the all-time bestseller and is filled, having sold 15 million copies worldwide and setting the standards for today's motivational thinking. Love it. Okay, the power of thought, table of contents, desire, the starting point of all achievement, faith, visualizing and believing, and the attainment of desire. Auto-suggestion, the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. Specialized knowledge, personal experiences or observation. Imagination, the workshop of the mind. And it goes on. Think and Grow Rich. I know a lot of you all probably will say these people are old and gone, but I'm telling you, they have a track record, a proven track record. And if I don't have some people, I have not shown their book, their masterpiece, it's because either A, it's all the way in the back and I just couldn't reach it, I couldn't get to it, or B, they're either in one of my bags from Goodwill that I haven't opened, or I just haven't gotten it yet. But you best believe it's probably on my list. And in the comments, leave some books that you recommend while I start my multi-millionaire university journey. Do that. Suggest. Don't be afraid. Leave a comment. I'm always open to learn. By now, I'm pretty sure you figured that out. Next, The Science of Getting Rich. Another favorite of mine, Wallace Wattles. The complete original edition includes the bonus books, The Science of Getting Rich, no, The Science of Being Great, and The Science of Being Well. So you mean to tell me I get 3 books in this? Wow, how impressive. Let me verify this. Let me fact check, okay? Because I don't want to say. Well, I'll be. You get 3 books in one. You get The Science of Getting Rich, you get The Science of Being Great, and The Science of Being Well. So one is probably about character, one is about your well-being, your health, and the other one is about your money. This is amazing. The Science of Getting Rich, okay? Wallace Wattles was an influential member of the New Thought movement, helping to spread his ideas through his groundbreaking classic, The Science of Getting Rich, The Science of Being Great, The Science of Being Well. He died in 1911, but his work continued to influence new generations of readers to today, to this moment, because I'm doing it. Okay, Wallace Wattles. Science of Getting Rich, and I'll give you some of his table of contents. The right to be rich. There is a science of getting rich. The opportunity monopolized. The opportunity monopolized. The first principle in The Science of Getting Rich. Increase in life. How riches come to you. Gratitude. Thinking in the certain way. How to use the will. Further use of the will. And it goes on. The Science of Getting Rich. One of my faves. And as I keep saying, there are going to be some books that I know that some people wrote. And I have their book. It's just, I got to get to it. Or it's because it's in one of those bags. I'm going to get to it. I have Tyler Perry's book. I have both of his books. Well, I have several of his books. The ones like I have like probably like 5 Medea books and one of his Her Is Waiting book. I actually got that at the Fox when I went to go see him speak. The Automatic Millionaire, David Bach. A powerful one-step plan to live and finish rich. The Automatic Millionaire, a powerful one-step plan to live and finish rich by David Bach. The Automatic Millionaire. And I read earlier some things about David. So I'm gonna read some of his table of contents for this particular book. Meeting the Automatic Millionaire, the Latte Factor, becoming an automatic millionaire on just a few dollars a day. Learn to pay yourself first, automatic debt, free home ownership, and he has more. So I've read this book. A lot of books I've read, I just didn't say it. You know what I mean? Yes, yes, yes. Next, Mind Over Money. The Psychology of Money and How to Use It Better by Claudia Hammond. Claudia Hammond is an award-winning broadcaster, writer, psychology lecturer. She is the host of All in the Mind and the Mind Changers on BBC Radio 4 and Health Check on BBC World Service Radio and BBC World News TV. She is a columnist for BBC.com and regularly appears on Impact on BBC World News to discuss research and psychology. Claudia is on the part-time faculty at Boston University, London base, where she lectures in health and social psychology. Yes, Mind Over Money. Some of her table of contents. From Cradle to Grave, Holding, Folding, Mental Accounts to Have and to Hold. The Price is Right. Yes, Mind Over Money. This is going to be a good read. Multi-Millionaire University has started, you all. Okay, next, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, Mastering the Inner Game of Wealth by T. Harv Eker. Using the principles he teaches, T. Harv Eker went from zero to millionaire in only 2.5 years and went on to build one of the largest training companies in North America with his unique brand of street smarts with heart. Eker, humorous, cut to the chase style, keeps his audience spellbound. People come from all over the world to attend his sold-out seminars, where crowds often exceed 2,000 people for a weekend program. So far, Eker's teachings have touched the lives of over 8 million people. Now, for the first time, he shares his proven secrets of success in this revolutionary book. Read it and grow rich. Love that. And some of his table of contents. Who the heck is T. Harv Eker and why should I read this book? I love that introduction. He is challenging who he is and he's coming out. He's just being transparent with what it is. I love that. I love that. Who the heck is T. Harv Eker and why should I read this book? Your Money Blueprint, The Wealth Files. So what the heck do I do now? Yes, this is good. Next, Getting Rich in America. Getting Rich in America, 8 Simple Rules for Building a Fortune and a Satisfying Life by Dwight R. Lee and Richard B. McKenzie. Okay. Dwight R. Lee is a professor at the College of Business at the University of Georgia, Athens. Richard B. McKenzie is a professor at the Graduate School of Management at the University of California, Irvine. Both are nationally and internationally recognized for their thoughts on business, economics, and policy. Their articles have been published in numerous academic journals, as well as the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, and USA Today. Yes, and some of their Table of contents. Okay. Think of America as the land of choices. Take the power of compound interest seriously and then save. Resist temptation. Get a good education. Get married and stay married. Take care of yourself. Take prudent risk. Strive for balance. Getting Rich in America. And this was wrote this was published, I know y'all want to know because I want to know, 1999. So you know some of those rules, they haven't changed. Some of them have. Last, we started with me showing you all my prayer water and my water bottle, and then we opened up Marketing by Monroe, my $1 million planner. Just gotta make some custom changes for me, and I plan on using that planner to the best of my ability with a lot of love and creation and gratitude. And then I showed you all my books that I will be actually reading. Seriously, I'll be reading these books, and of course many others, and I'll do an update. Now with this, I'll probably do an update in like a year or so. It won't be anytime soon because I have a plethora of books to read, and in addition to reading this, I still will be reading other books as well. I'm not going to stop reading my other books that I read, but I'm on this multi-millionaire journey, and I deserve that for myself, and I'm willing to continue to put in the work. This is not new, you know what I mean? I've been working on this journey for a while, and I think it's good for people to know that you're working on something and you've been putting in the work. You get what I'm saying? Because some people think you just poof out of the air like dust, magic, and unicorn, and you just started. No, you know, sometimes it's good to tell your truth and to speak your truth and to share it, you know, and to let people know you have been diligently working on it. Because sometimes people think you just appear like dust, magic, and unicorn, and it's none of that. You know what I mean? It's no, I have really been working, and you just stay on it. You just stay on your journey. You stay optimistic and focused and prayer and truthful, and you keep that compassion lit. You get what I mean? And keep at it, because you will have some stumbling blocks. You will have some people to try to hinder and stop your growth. You will have some people to mock you. You will have some people to not even believe in you, but you have to look at your why. You have to look up and stay prayerful and just keep the faith and just stay focused on it, because you will have that. I had it around me for a while. I had some trying to attempt, but there was no success. They wanted to see me fail. They wanted to see my business. They actually verbally told me, I want to see you fail. You know what I mean? There was jealousy, but I had to go in deep. You know what I mean? I had to go in deep and ask myself, why would they want to see me fail? And I'm here to help them. Why would they want to see me, you know, not have success when I'm here to give them and pour into their soul? And so I had to do inner work on that and to forgive them, because I'm like, we didn't grow up in the same house. I've never taken anything from you. You know what I mean? We've never crossed negatively, but they told me they were birthed into that. So they were birthed into having envy and jealousy and backstabbing. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So I had to do inner work and say, okay, I'm sorry that you had to experience that, and I forgive you. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. You'll be surprised where it comes from. And then you have a person to enter into your life, and they pour into you, and you're like, then you start questioning yourself, like, God, why did they pick me? They're just a heaven, an angel. You know, I've met some of those throughout my life. You're like, wow, this person is really genuine. This person is really loving. This person really does care. They don't come alive. That's why I'm always trying to be genuine to people and loving, because I'm telling you, my kind of people, the kind of person I am, we don't come often. I'm letting you know that now. So when you do find that person, or if that person enters into your life, appreciate them, because my form does not come often. And when I do meet those people, I try to be so in gratitude and really appreciate that love and that support, or whatever it is they're designed or chosen to do. And if you are that person who is compassionate about a person and just want to see a person win, definitely stay prayed up and continue on that path, because you will have some people that are going to enter into your life to try to remove and take that away. And then you're going to have some that's going to continue to pour into you to keep it floating, to keep that love just flowing, honey. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. So I want to end with, so probably some months ago, I did a video on my millionaire journey, and I shared one of the journals that I write in, I am a millionaire. So it actually have the words all over it, I am a millionaire. And this one right here, it's empty because I haven't gotten to this one. So that goes back to what I was saying. Ask yourself, as a millionaire, do you want to be a person who just make $1 million? Do you want to be a multi-millionaire? If you do, what type? And be realistic, because like with me, when I first thought about it, I was like, okay, 7 millions. But I was thinking about my Heavenly Father. I was like, okay, that's his favorite number. I'm going to stick with that. No, I see me at the level I am with 25 million. That's what I see myself, right? With my craft, my talents and gifts and visions and purpose and intention and life assignment. Now, I'm not saying it may be like that 10 years from now. It may be 100 million. But today, I see my business at 25 million. And that's what I'm going to strive for. I'm going to start working on that. I mean, I've been working on my millionaire journey, but I'm going to really focus on that 25 million. What are some of the things I need to do to make some adjustments? What's some of the things I need to tweak, change, deconstruct, and reconstruct to make that 25 go, to achieve that $25 million goal? What are some of the things I need to look at? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is my hope for you too. Whatever you have, yours may not be 25, yours may be 5, or it may be 50, you know. So just don't be afraid, but it has to be something that you know believable, like you know without a shadow of a doubt, you know that's who you are, that's where you are, and that's what you believe and you can achieve. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we just put numbers out there and that's not what we really believe. And for me, it was never 7, it's 25 at this level where I am. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to close this out with I am a millionaire. And I recommend whatever you can get that that can really help your vision, do it. Don't be afraid, because I've done all kind of creative stuff. I have socks with I'm a millionaire, a shirt, I'm a millionaire. I have stickers on my refrigerator, I'm a millionaire. I have a beautiful silk tree in my headquarters living room, and I have money. And again, disclaimer, this money is not real on my silk tree, okay? But it's $100 bills. It says it has 100, so I have hundreds on the tree. So I'm visualizing that money is falling from a tree. I purchased journals, different types of journals. I have a recorder, so I kind of scaled back listening to your creators. Still love him and his wife, adore, have so much respect for them. It was just time for me to hear myself to say, okay, Makeba, you're a millionaire. So I have different affirmations I listen to, so while I'm working out or cooking or whatever it is, even reading, depending on it. Because typically when I'm reading, I like classical. If I'm typing, content creating, I like classical. It's like just being I can just playing that classical is something else. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I did besides the recorder. Also, I began to collect cards. So I'm going to send a card, and the card is going to have, you all can do this, my money goal for the month. So say for instance, if I created something and I had a money goal for that month, I'm gonna write in the card, I reached a goal, congratulations. The card is already custom done, and I'll mail it to myself. Just different little things. And like I said, I want to start challenging this $1 million monthly goal. Just how much will I spend? Like if I was given, or I worked, or I earned, or whatever it is, $1 million, doesn't matter where it came from, as long as it's good, you know what I mean? It's good and positive and legal. If I received $1 million a month, what will I spend my money on? First, tithes. 2, donations. 3, bills. 4, savings. And then I would go into, what will I go? You know what I mean? Like, I would do like weekly spas. You get what I'm saying? You go take equestrian, painting, stuff like that. I'm getting to a point in my life in terms of shopping. It's becoming a little different for me. I used to be excited about shopping, but let me tell y'all, I think I have been spoiled. Goodwill has spoiled me. I'm sorry. I've been spoiled. Goodwill put me in a position where I can really assess material items, because I can look at a dress and I can prove it to you all. I can go right now. And go get me a Zimmerman dress out of my closet. Easily, what, $800, $600, $800, $1,000. A silk, I can get a Zimmerman out of my closet that was brand new. I can get Alice and Olivia, brand new. Intermix. Who else? I can go get those brands. DVF. I got some DVF. All these are like brand new. I paid for those. I can go on the other side of my closet and find something very distinctive, vintage, regal from Goodwill, and it looks just as good. I'm serious. And it's like, some things I know I have to buy. Let's keep it authentic. And I think now, since I'm at a point with thrifting, it's like I want to look forward to the rarity. I want to look forward to what I'm gonna find that's so different. And I'm loving it, because it's like, sometimes I do get that, I want to see what the store has. You know, I kind of, let me go check it out. But honestly, on a good day, if I got time, I do my little ritual, go to Starbucks, and I get the same thing. I go to Starbucks and I get the mango dragon fruit with the lemonade and a blueberry muffin warmed up. That's my typical, because I don't do coffee, but I absolutely love that mango dragon fruit. It's a purple drink with lemonade. It's a little sweet, so if you don't have a sweet tooth, don't get it. You can get it with water so to tone it down so it won't be as sweet. And I get me a blueberry muffin warmed up, have on my little sneakers, honey, and I walk into Goodwill and I have a ball. Oh, it's so therapeutic. I absolutely love it. So it's like, I don't know if it's I take my time. I don't know what I'm gonna find. Now, it may be a hit or miss, but typically 99.9% of the time, it is a hit. It's a hit. Matter of fact, I got 2 videos coming out. I have one on what I found at Goodwill in terms of clothing, because I'm really working on my wardrobe. I'm really working on this wealthy socialite. Because a philanthropist back in the heydays, she dressed very elegant. Okay, we're talking about, she may have had on, now we're talking about the kind of philanthropist I'm talking about, she has some money. Okay, we're talking about a woman may have been worth the minimum $50 million, $100 million. Okay, she may have either inherited from her father, or she may have, or her mother or grandmother, or she may have married into wealth. And her husband, when they got married, he gave her a substantial, because back then that's what they did. They, you know, men back then, they did not marry a woman and then just give her an allowance. No, when they got married, they gave her wealth up front, shut her up. Yes, they did. They gave her wealth up front, and then she either multiplied it or she continued to get wealth and she kept that wealth. Okay. But the women, the philanthropists back then, they wore beautiful dresses, silk, cashmere, and it wasn't about, ooh, look at my logo. It wasn't about, ooh, guess what I have on. It's just, they just were so divine, you know, and just elegant. They carried themselves, you know, and they, a lot of them, be surprised, they may have gone thrifting, who knows. But as a philanthropic woman, I want to have a wardrobe that's meaningful. And I know when I go into Goodwill, sometimes I get that blessing. I find beautiful pieces that I can walk into. I can, you know, I can really truly do a comparison. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing that I want to buy new. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying my shopping is not where it was probably like 5-7 years ago. It's not. Like, if I had a choice to go shopping right now, I'm gonna keep it so 100% authentic. I probably would spend most of my money on decor for a home more than anything. And then if it was for me, like, I want some of the obvious, probably like a Cartier watch. You know, I think it's so lady. Not a whole lot of jewelry. I'm not a big, huge jewelry woman. Definitely, I love the Fendi bags, no logo. I keep forgetting the name of those bags. I just know they're about $6,800. I want like a few of those. Probably just 1 or 2 Birkins. You know, that would probably be it for me. Like, because I really want to spend most of my time traveling, decorating my home, doing philanthropic work. It's like my vision has changed. If I was given an opportunity, buy me some gold. And I'm not talking about gold jewelry, I'm talking about gold blocks. Buy me a plaza. I'm just saying, like, if I was in a position, somebody gave me an opportunity to shop, I would say, I want a plaza. I want some apartments. I want some gold blocks. Shopping though, because I know I can get that. Those are things that I know. If you really put your mind, if I really put my mind to it, I can go get me a Birkin. Really put my mind to it. But why would I want to put my mind to get a Birkin when there's so many other things I need to get and do, and know what is essential versus not, and where I am in my life? I want meaningful things with it. That's purpose, that means something. I want to have an opportunity to decorate my home. You understand what I'm saying? That's what's very important, because I was there once upon a time. I was in a position, I had a beautiful place and no furniture. That's that immaturity. But we all go through it. You know, and I'm being transparent. It's like, and then what happens is you meet someone, one of your friends come over and they begin to talk about what they're buying, and then you start looking at you. But then you got a $1,000 purse, Makeba. That could have went towards furniture. Do you get it? That's why I say we've all been there some way, somehow. But now for me, shopping, it gotta be something like, and I know we all deserve everything our hearts desire. I so would love to have a Birkin. I would love to have a Cartier. What else in terms of jewelry? Tiffany & Company is a signature. That's more like a wedding ring. The girlies are wearing Van Cleef. You know, we all want those things, but for me, I'd rather spend my money or if someone wanted to bless me. If it was me spending my money, I'm talking about getting ready for a $2.5 million townhome. I gotta get me a grandfather's clock. I want me a grand piano because I want to be able to host. I want to do upscale hosting. You get what I'm saying? I want to be able to invite some women and men to my home, and I have a spread and somebody sing and play the piano. That's where my mind is. Once upon a time where we would host and everybody get dressed up. I wanna do that monthly. Well, you gotta wear a suit to my house. You gotta put on a dress, some heels. That's my mind. For some reason, I'm feeling that. You know, you get dressed up, you get a formal invitation. Do people even know what that is anymore? A formal invitation, you are cordially invited. This is just a nice little dinner. You get what I'm saying? And then you invite somebody over to sing and they play the piano and you all eat and everybody's networking. I'm not talking about having a whole lot of people. Selective, and they come over and they, you know, and you entertain them and they just come in with their knowledge and their gratitude. I want to host and do things like that at my home. So to me, that's where my mind is. It's like I want to be able to invite family and friends, and then I would like to have some brunches in my library. You know, you have a nice breakfast spread like on the outside. You get it? No, correction. We have breakfast on the outside, but we come into the library with, you know, just some little pastries, little teacups, and we discuss a book. That's where my mind is. See how beautiful that is? So right now, my life is a Birkin on that list. No. It's a Cartier watch. No, I guess I'll take me an Apple Watch until then. So some things I would love to have, but if it was me, decor for the home. If I was in a position like some of the ladies, they're so blessed. They meet these men and they buy them beautiful, lavish gifts. Just ain't happen like that for me, and I'm fine with that. So hopefully it is my prayer and hope that they are saving, because if they're not serious, if they're not getting married, because I always think to myself, it's amazing how these women, they come across these guys and these guys give them so many things material wise, but are they really putting their money back into themselves? And all he's doing is just buying me gifts. Can I start a business and grow it? You get what I'm saying? So instead of buying that Birkin, I tell you what, can I go get some business license? And we can think about this, we can take that 10K, because I think a Birkin about 11K. If you're loyal and you're part of the family, because they consider you family when you come there and buy all the time. I know the process to get a Birkin, but we're going to leave that right there. But you need to be considered family. If you go in, you're spending, because you just can't walk in unless you're somebody mega. That's something different. They know you, they're going to go a little extra and help you out. But if you just you dating a guy and he just randomly say, let's go get you a Birkin. No, it doesn't work like that. They don't care how much money you have. You know, you got to show some loyalty. But instead of taking that $11,000, $12,000, go get you some business license. Take $7,500 of that, spread it over 90 days or 6 months, and put that on marketing. Not only you have a Birkin, you might have a few of them, and then you got your business. That's what my mind is. I don't want to just be in a position where I'm just spending money, because remember what my life assignment is about. It's about making a difference as well. Make sense? So my time is coming to say, oh, and I need to be honest, I would not be the person to do a video and say I got a Birkin. I wouldn't. I have no interest in doing that. I like watching them, but you will not see me get on YouTube and say, I scored a Birkin in Paris. I scored a Birkin in Buckhead. I scored a Birkin in Hawaii. I scored a Birkin in Italy. You won't hear me say that. You would probably see me carry it if I had one, but you wouldn't see me do a video on that. That's not for me. But you would probably see me carry one. Now, in terms of me owning one, it's on my vision board, but it's not a priority. The priority is a townhome, and some other beautiful things. And as time progresses, you know, it happens, it happens. But that's not my priority. My priority is making sure that I become this philanthropist. And the philanthropist that I have envisioned for myself, she is a wealthy woman, a powerful woman, a loving woman, a giver, a compassionate woman. And she has character, she's poised, she's refined, she's loved. That's where I am right now. And of course, she will carry something as valuable as a Birkin. But I have to start at the foundation and build. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. And I know I've been on this journey for a while, but I'm appreciative every moment, every step of the way. I'm gonna stick with it and keep my head up and just keep it moving. I have really enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Makeba Williams, coming out of beautiful, beautiful Atlanta. And it is my hope and my prayer that you too, as well, on your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful journey of becoming a multi-millionaire.